Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. Good day to you all. Happy TGIF. I hope you guys are excited for the weekend as much as I am. Hold on for a moment. There we are. How are you guys doing? Hello to you. Hi, hello. Hello, Holly. Hello, Devin. It's good to see you guys. Happy Friday. Welcome on in to yet another Tarot Card Live with me, Jennifer Goods Tarot. Guys, today we are doing free 3-card readings. That means whatever you want to ask in chat, feel free to do so. I'm going to be picking up people at random to be giving free questions to. Whatever your spirit guides require me to mention, it'll be in 3 cards or less, okay? I'm also offering donated readings, so if you would like to donate for a reading, you're free to do so by clicking the pinned comment in chat. Hello, Bora. Holly, it's good to see you. Guys, hello and welcome. Devin, you're mentioning Sunday, 1/18 will be the new moon in Capricorn. The new moon is a period of cleansing, transformation, and rebirth. Devin recommends you journal, verbalize, and visualize your goals for yourself. How's the new semester going? I have not started yet. We're about to start in about a few weeks from now, actually. I think 2 weeks from now. All right, chat. So before we get started on free readings, it's so important for you all to remember tarot is never the definitive guide to the future, okay? It's always picking up on current energies. Use any and all tarot readings that you receive with a grain of salt. A yes today could be a no tomorrow. A confirmation today could completely change a week from now. So remember, use them with a grain of salt and remind yourself you are the master of your fate, okay? So you started already, Holly? Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. All right, so chat, if you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to our first 2 donations with Holly, followed by 2 more people, 2 more free questions, and then Tharania, 2 more free questions, and then Laura. And at the end of the stream, in a join that. Anyone can join. You can come back later for the raffle or have a free question and come back later for the raffle. Whatever you would like to have. Lurkers are welcome. People who are not even participating are welcome to join the raffle. Anyone, everyone, and anyone can join the raffle, okay? I hope you hang in there, Holly. Good luck to you in the new semester to come. Hi, Mariana. So, hello. Your question is important messages I need to hear. Clear the energy, spirit, where to connect to hello, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their question. Spirit in 3 cards. What important messages does hello need to hear? 3 cards. Spirit, we have here the Ace of Swords. We have here the Ace of Pentacles. And the King of Swords here. So what I think it is with this energy for hello. So, hello, looks like you're going to be receiving some information, either given, there's going to be some type of exchange of potentially a new opportunity, a pretty solid one too. And it does seem to be coming through in the energy of information. We have here the Ace of Swords, 2 aces for you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here, followed by the Six of Pentacles to confirm this. So you have some good news coming your way, potentially the start of a new journey for you, a pretty solid one with the Ace of Pentacles, maybe being offered a new role, a position somewhere. But it does seem like someone's coming in to offer you news that may be pushing you to the next level of, let's say, your job or some type of substantial thing that you're involved in, okay? Or they want to get you involved in. So good luck to you. That is the important news coming your way. Information about a new situation. I applied to a job recently, so that makes sense. Ooh, good luck to you. All right, we're going to get to another person now. Thank you for coming through. Hello, and all the best to you in your position. Hi, Pressure. It's good to see you. Happy Friday. All right, so we're going to get to Mariana. Clear the energy, spirit. What awaits me soon? What awaits you? Ooh. So we're going to connect to Mariana, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. And we're going to connect to the energies of her question as well, spirit. And 3 cards. What awaits Mariana? 3 cards. One more. Awesome. The raffle is not happening yet. That's so funny. All right, so we have Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. And so what I think it is with this question, Spirit. Now, there's something in relation to family involved here for your reading. The Emperor did come out to confirm this question, but with the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups here, so what awaits you, Mariana, seems to be some type of long-term familial situation for which, with the Four of Pentacles and Seven of Cups here, trying to navigate it potentially to the best of your ability. It looks like you may even be trying to find various options on how to navigate it with the Seven of Cups here. So this is what awaits you potentially on your father's side, or a masculine energy is involved here, but potentially a familial long-term thing that maybe you're aware of or is consistently in your family life, dealing with it, processing it, trying to find the option, trying to find ways on maybe how to deal with it. Okay, very fascinating energy coming through. Close out the previous reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Johanna, their higher self. Yes, my diagnosis. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mariana. I hope everything works out for you. Good luck to you. So everyone, please pause your free readings. Pause your free readings, please, and thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I just came back from a trip. I visited Atlantic City. Lovely city, beautiful lighthouse. But I'm just getting drained. I was drained from it in a great way, actually, because I was near the ocean. All right, so Johanna, your question is, what does my higher self want to say to me? Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Johanna's higher self exclusively, and any messages they wish to share with her. And 3 cards, what would you like to say? Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. So there may be personal confusion or an internal conflict within yourself. This does have to do with a specific issue, not just a general thing. Maybe even a long-time issue that you've been dealing with, Johanna. So we have here the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles here. Basically, what your higher self is saying is that thing that has been troubling you, that you think about maybe once a day or so often that I can even mention it to you right now. You must find some time to work through why you have frustration thinking about this topic. I want you to be able to meditate on it and try to ground these thoughts. For example, one example that could be mentioned is not being able to get over a past betrayal, and that it just sticks into you. Like, why did that happen? How did that happen? Was it my fault? Was it their fault? This is just an example. This is not to relate to your and wait, right? So your higher self is essentially saying there's something that you think about consistently that you don't end up solving what you're thinking about, but it's just like a tangled mess that rotates in your mind every so and so. And so your higher self is essentially saying, I need you to ground these thoughts by approaching them maybe in a new way. So basically investing or taking some time to ask yourself, why am I having trouble navigating these thoughts? So we have here the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles here. This will help you find balance, is what your higher self would like to tell you, okay? Good luck to you. All right, so we're going to move forward now to our first 2 donations with Holly. Holly, are you ready for your questions? If so, give me a thumbs up and feel free to post your first question when you're ready. By the way, if you have donated, feel free to mention in chat that you have. I will put you on the list. All right. Thank you, Holly. It's good to see you. Hi, Samantha. Hello to you as well. Hello to you all. All All right, so Holly, your first question is, what do my spirit guides want to share with me today? Clear the energies and close out the previous readings. Spirit in 3 cards for the initial details. I would be donating, but saving it for the end. Gotcha, Devin. Thank you for the heads up. Spirit in 3 cards for Holly. What do her spirit guides want to share with her today? Connect to her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her in 3 cards. Please and thank you. Clearing. Make room for growth. Retreat, spoil yourself in the mists, and growth. Is what I think it is with this energy. So you want her to do what I'm thinking of right now. You're having permission to kind of take care of yourself in some way, shape, or form, okay? This feels visual. This feels like aesthetic. So we have here the cards of the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. Part of your self-growth for your journey is actually treating yourself to things like buying something for yourself, maybe to elevate the way that you do self-expression, for example, or even just your space, buying a new chair that's comfortable. So your spirit guides are essentially saying to focus on, in some sense, in some type of material sense of doing something for you that actually is some type of investment into you. So buying a different type of shampoo for your hair that makes your hair softer or gentler, or feel more gentle. I don't know what the word is that they're trying to say here. Clearing, retreat, and the growth here. So start investing your money into yourself to make your life more comfortable, whether physically, as in your outward appearance, or in your space. Okay. We're going to get 2 more cards for you on this. I need a new chair, actually. I've been needing a new chair as well. Hi, Ari. It's good to see you. So we have 2 more cards for Holly. 5 of Wands and the 4 of Wands here. So what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. There is like some type of like your comfort, the way that you have processed. They're specifically talking about like your space. They feel that you have been uncomfortable around certain areas of your home. Like maybe something's a little bit stiff, or maybe this pillow, needs to be replaced because it's, is starting to lump up in places and messing up your sleep. So they're saying to basically invest in your comfort, okay? Because this will be very helpful for you mentally, and for your own inner peace. We have your 5 of Wands and the 4 of Wands here. Sometimes part of our anxieties, our daily irritations, our issues can have a lot to do with the space that we involve ourselves in, that we put ourselves in. So Spirit, can we get 2 more cards for Holly on this reading? Thank you, Virgo, for your donation. I appreciate you. Spirit, 2 more cards on this energy before we get to the next topic. Realizations and the bluff here. Is it what I think it is? So is that what I think it is now? Is what I think it is at the moment. So they're basically saying to you that some things that you have been denying for yourself, and maybe even coming up with not necessarily excuses, but reasons for why you might not do something for yourself. It's almost as if when you go and do these things for yourself to promote your ultimate comfort, you're going to recognize that you can't really sacrifice on personal comfort. We have here the realizations, and we have here the bluff here. I even got this energy coming through, like the minute you start taking care of certain aspects of your life outside of just the mind, there is a pretty stark contrast that you might feel when things start to be a lot more comfortable for you. It's like, oh, these were minor irritations every day, and now I am feeling so much calm and relaxed. So this is one thing your spirit guides want to mention to you. And then what's the next thing you would like to mention to Holly, Spirit? Anything else that you want to mention today? The Devil. The Ace of Pentacles, 3 more. followed by the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Cups here. So what I think it is, they want to talk about diet. So this is a whole message of self-improvement, okay? Oh my God. What do you want to say about diet? I hate it when spirit guides bring up food. There, one more. Okay. What else do you want to say about this? One more from here. Okay. This is just what? Oh my God. One more from here. What else? Emotional healing and holiday. Okay, so what I think it is with this whole thing. Oh my God. I feel called out. They're saying that there is an addiction potentially to food. We have here the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? And your spirit guides are saying, listen, this is a natural thing. Food is great. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Cups here. However, we want you to kind of start challenging your palate, the foods that you eat, the dishes that you make, kind of like straying away from what you're typically making or what you're typically eating, okay? So basically, it's not necessarily, almost not like they're not even saying cut back, but change to something else. In fact, they're sort of mentioning to add more vegetables into your meal plan or dishes involving vegetables. Let's say like all vegetable curries, for example, or stir-fried rice without meats in it. So they're saying they want more vegetables in your diet. We have your autumn, okay, but the energy of the cornucopia is coming through with that autumn. And that's like a basket filled with a lot of fruits and vegetables. We have here ask for what you want. We also have here the flower power, the emotional healing, and the holiday here. Essentially, they're saying that the what you eat is also tied to how you feel. And if you start changing sort of the dishes that you have and maybe even adding in more vegetables, you're going to start seeing that you're going to be, what's the word for it? What are you saying here exactly? That sometimes how life is further exacerbated by what you ate just beforehand or the time earlier. So your mood is also affected by your diet. How you feel about a topic is affected by your diet as well. And so there is a little bit of a, if you adhere to changing and actually adding in more whole foods, you're going to see that you're behaving a lot calmer. And you might even look back at past situations thinking to yourself, wow, I think that what I ate before made me more irritated by something in the past. So you might actually see how your diet in the past affected how you behaved towards certain situations. So this is what they want to mention to you, okay? So this whole message, and they want to mention to you, this whole message is about feeling good in your space and feeling good in your body. So feeling good in your sanctuary as a whole and doing practices to help align you with the most calmest, most grounded version of yourself, okay? And it's actually easiest going this route rather than working on the mind, which is actually a little bit trickier. So that is your reading for the first question. Would you like to ask your next question? I have a gluten allergy, so I actually have to slow down with gluten. So this is an interesting reading for me as well. Okay, hold on. Jenna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And thank you, SB or S Virgo, for your donation. We're going to put you on the list. Jenna, you are right after S Virgo, okay? Thank you so much. Okay. So hold on. Let me just update this list, and then we're going to get right to your next question, Holly. And after this chat, we're going to answer 2 more free questions, followed by Tharania back to back. What is coming up for me? Thanks. I'm still in this question. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're to connect to Holly, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as what's coming up next for her in the future to come and the near future, Spirit. And 3 cards for the initial details. What's coming up for Holly? 3 cards for 10 of Cups. Ooh! Followed by the 3 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords here is what I think it is. Out with someone, and you're going to be having a great time. You just may be slightly insecure in this process, depending on how you choose to take things. We have here the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords here. A great time, a great get-together with another person is coming up for you, okay? Let's see into this energy. 1 from here and then 2 from here, Spirit. Please and thank you. We have here the adaptability, the intelligence, the fox here, followed by 2 more. With the divine masculine. Ooh, the couple. I see you hanging out with somebody coming forward. Maybe you and someone are going to be chatting online or making an arrangement to go out to a cafe or something. But with the fox, the divine masculine, and the couple here, it does look like you and someone are going to get to have a really great time. However, is it what I think it is with this 8 of Swords here, Spirit? You may find out some information that makes you feel like, oh my God, why didn't I know this about this person? Or why didn't I understand this about this person? So your spirit guides are giving you like a heads up. A great time is going to end up maybe revealing information that's just going to make you go like, oh, I wish I found this out sooner than later. We're going to get 2 cards into that, Spirit. 2 cards into that before we get to the next event. We have here the 3 of Swords. Well, not the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands here. So walking into potentially just letting something go, for example. 2 oracle cards on this energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, 2 from here. What could this be about? Mixed emotions and hopelessness. Okay, so what I think it is. So there's just a little bit of, it's almost like how you're interacting with this person, whomever you're having a really great time with. Maybe you guys get so close to the point where something is revealed and it's making you either super nervous about something, but it's just like maybe you feel like uncertain of how to proceed in a sense, or uncertain about yourself, okay? So I'm not tapping into the exact energy of this reading, other than something's revealed after enjoying somebody and it's making you feel like worried about yourself or worried about the dynamic, okay? With the mixed emotions, the hopeless 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands here, okay? So that is what's to come for you. Like this, how do you feel about yourself afterwards type thing, okay? So we're going to get 3 more cards into anything else Spirit wants to talk about. Spirit, 3 more cards for Holly. Anything else you wish to communicate about? Throw in my shot for a random chat selector. Is she romantically involved with someone else now that we are over? Hello, Mai. It's good to see you. We're going to open up for free questions right after Holly's reading that we're doing right now, okay? So hold on and stay on the line. Spirit, 3 cards for Holly. Anything else you wish to discuss about what's to come for her? The 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Emperor here. So what I think it is. You're going to be feeling a lot like you're in control coming up too as well. We have here the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, which is so awesome here. Feeling like you're in control, but this energy feels maybe like it's new for you. That Ace of Wands in between that 2 of Pentacles and the Emperor, you may be feeling an especially intense energy of feeling like you're in charge and you've got your shit together, basically. So this is really positive energy coming in for you. Let's see. Can we get 1 oracle card from here and then 2 from here to explain this energy? Feeling like the boss, essentially. Look at that. Ace of Swords is coming through here with the energy of the challenge, defense, and the courage. Again, this energy of I'm the boss, or I feel really good because I'm really taking charge of this. and I feel like I can get through it. So an intense sense of self-confidence is coming in for you. Can we get 2 more cards? We have here the Sun, and we have here Healed, Healing, and Healer. How cool is that? So, Holly, what's coming towards you as well is maybe feeling like you've overcome a great obstacle for you, but on the other side is you be able to look back at your past with a sense of confidence. Like, I know that I have improved. I know that I've changed. I have strengthened certain qualities of myself. And I can tackle a situation with a great sense of confidence now. Versus before. So your spirit guides want to make it super simple. They showed me shoelaces. When you're a kid and you're tying your shoe, it's like a whole mess. You're like, I don't know how to do this. There's 2 strings. What am I doing? But now as we're adults, it's so easy to do it and just move on with our life. So this just feels like you being able to handle something with ease versus before, okay? Versus how you felt before. So we're going to get 2 last cards for you, and that is your reading. Spirit, 2 more cards. What else is coming towards Holly, Spirit, please and thank you. We have here the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Swords here. And what is this about, Spirit? What exactly is this about? Have you guys noticed glitching on other people's stream, or is it just this one? Spirit, 2 more cards, please and thank you for Holly. The Divine Feminine and the Time. Is it what I think it is with this? The Star. Is it what I think it is? Can we get 1 more card? Is it what I think it is now? I mean, this is amazing. So this energy, I have had issues with YouTube today. Everywhere. Oh my gosh. All right, maybe YouTube is having some serious issues. I might switch over to a different streaming platform one day, guys. So we have here the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Swords here, followed by the Divine Feminine and the Time here. The next event coming towards you, Holly, is not insignificant, but the way that your spirit guides describe it is in just in these 2 cards of feeling relief because you feel like you've released a hold that an attachment had on you, okay? And this is going to happen really soon. This just like, almost like, oh, I forgot that thing, but that's a thing that your mind has been on quite a lot, okay? So something about a topic that has plagued you, you're going to maybe even today, right, or tomorrow, it's almost feeling like that fast. You're going to be like, oh, I forgot to think about that thing today. But it's almost in the energy of I've gotten over that thing so much that I'm just like, okay, all righty. So that's a kind of healing that I think everybody hopes for, right? Just being able to just be like, oh, I forgot about that thing that stresses me out. So this is what your spirit guides also would like to tell you, mostly just to highlight your improvement, okay? Your improvement from your past, the fact that you're continuing to progress, which in a sense, they do want to congratulate you about, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Holly, for coming through. Congratulations, and continue forward with your journey, okay? One last thing. It's almost like your spirit guides are saying, not necessarily that time heals all wounds, because that's not necessarily true, but experiences bring perspectives that shift the way that you see the past, which is healing, okay? So this is almost a message, the channel message that they wish to give you. So that is your reading. Guys, we're going to open up for 2 more free questions. If you like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to our next donation with the Rania back-to-back. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Oh, I had to unpin your comment. That was accidental pinnage. All right, so hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Let me get to you. I can't talk loud today. I'm a little bit I'm in ocean mode. Clear the energies. Mama Heather, am I doing what's best for MJ, or do I need to look for new resources? We're gonna connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide. So their spiritual team and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards for Mama Heather. Are they doing what's best for MJ at the moment, or would you recommend that she look into new resources? 3 cards for yes or no. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, one more, and the King of Swords here. Rather, so what do I think it is? Is what I think it is now. Hold on, Spirit. So what I think it is now. So they're saying wait to be disappointed rather than moving to something new. Okay, so they're saying basically wait for a bit longer. Gotcha, Jenna. I understand. So we have here the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the King of Swords here. The spirit guides are essentially saying this is not a yes or a no, but they don't have enough information to give you to indicate things just yet. So keep going with what you're doing. And wait until it is disappointing for you. So this is a little bit of a wait it out just a bit longer for this to unfold, okay? I know exactly what you mean. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Mama Heather. Good luck to you. How are you? Hello, Miss Chetta. How are you doing? Where are you? You came through. My 297. My 297. Do you have a reading that you would like to ask? We're doing 3-card readings today. Hello, Alexandra. It's good to see you. Bora, hello to you. Wise Wisdom, hello. Hello, Mai. Welcome on in. My name is Miro. Gemini man. SP is Helen. No contact. Does she still have feelings? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Mai, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. As well as H here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. In this no contact situation, does H still have feelings for Mai? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 of Wands. 2 more. What are her feelings? 3 of Cups and the Queen. Is it what I think it is? She would like. She does have feelings, but the feelings are in the sense of I want to connect to you. In the sense that I want to have a friendly connection. I want to have a friendly back and forth with you. Not necessarily wanting more than just that at this time, okay? So for you, Helen would be interested in a friendship, a formal friendship. 2 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. That's where the emotions are coming from, okay? Would like to pour into you, but only as a friend, a distant friend at this time, okay? So maybe you'll be, maybe you should reach out, see how they're doing. But for right now, there's an interest in friendship, okay? So good luck to you. All the best. All right, so we're going to get to you, and thank you for coming through, Mai. All right, I'm going to answer just one more person. Tramps, is Denise going to be caught by her fiance for scamming him? She's a former colleague. I feel like she gets away with everything. Oh my, she scammed her own fiance. What in the world? Clear the energy, Spirit. Everyone, please pause your free readings, please, and thank you. We will do more. I promise. Pause. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Tramps, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as Denise here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. And her fiance, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit and 3 cards. Is Denise going to get caught by her fiance for scamming him? 3 cards for yes or no. The Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, 1 more, and the 2 of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. All right, so listen, the spirits aren't saying yes or no for this, okay? The spirits are saying what we will be doing is quickly bringing things to balance, okay? I'm gonna pull 2 oracle cards because there is an oracle card here, rather 1 oracle card. What is this? 2 of Pentacles? conflicted. One more. And water. So things are more complicated between these two than the energies can really mention. Okay, it's not, but more so of these two potentially navigating it and working it out. Okay, so we have here the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, and Two of Pentacles here. This is basically potentially there's going to be a conversation and things are going to be like coming back to where it needs to be rather than all over the place. So if I had to wager a guess, this energy feels like she's going to have a talking to. It's going to be private behind closed doors and it's not going to be talked about again. This is the kind of vibe that I'm getting from the situation. Like not true justice. He probably doesn't want to see it. I guess I'm resentful because I did everything right and my circumstances suck and she's just skiing by. It almost feels like the energy coming through is that there's somebody who doesn't want her to have justice because there's somebody who doesn't want her to go. If that does that make any sense? It just feels like you're not leaving. I want you to stay, but I don't want to bring you to justice, but I do want to navigate the situation without you leaving me. Potentially this is the partner here not wanting her to leave. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. She's probably surrounded by people who lack a backbone and enable her behaviors and excuses. This is the energy coming through. Absolutely, it's him. I'm so sorry to hear that. I do hope the situation works out for all involved, but I do hope he is able to free himself and be happy. Oh my God. Thorania, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Good luck in this situation. I hope you get out of that stressfulness though, tramps. All right, so Thorania, if you're here, give me a thumbs up. If not, we're gonna give you a timestamp to your readings. Thank you so much for your support. Let me go to your questions now. Hold on, I gotta do a whole split screen thing here with the email. Gmail is doing some weird thing where they're doing an AI synopsis of your emails, and it's like AI over this thing happened, and I'm just like, Google, there's too much info. Thank you though. All right, clear the energies. Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to the Rania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? Please and thank you. The Rania, your timestamp is 37:51. And you wanted the first question to be public, but the second question to be private. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you. Connect to the situation regarding the situation for Thorania, please and thank you, Spirit. Your first question is, if I continue training seriously, what path does boxing open up for me? Spirit, can we connect to the energies of Thorania's boxing career, please and thank you, Spirit. If Thorania continues to take training seriously, what path does boxing open up for her? 3 cards. We have here the 6 of Swords, the Devil, and the 5 of Wands here is what I think it is. All right, and 2 more as to what that is. So we should just give her an example. Queen of Swords and the Emperor here is what I think it is. Ay, ay, ay. If you continue boxing seriously, what path does it open up for you? Navigating some of the really intense negative aspects of the boxing world. And Spirit is talking about toxic masculinity, really intense masculine people who are behaving in ways that feel destructive towards you. Okay, 6 of Swords. Wands here. It's almost like you're not going to even be certain if you want to continue going forward with boxing because of these energies. We have here the Queen of Swords and the Emperor here. People you don't even know wanting access to you, treating you a certain type of way, things like this. Toxic males, essentially, okay? That's weird. Anything else you want to say about the situation? And 3 cards, please. So that's going to be the toughest thing coming through on this path. It's going to progress beautifully, by the way. That needs to be highlighted. With the Six of Swords here, that is the card of peaceful progression past, initial difficulties. Things continue to get better for you, but then you're getting hit with this devil, this Five of Wands, and that is the toxic males that you may be interacting with. And so Spirit has comments on that in the Oracle. Spirit, 5 Oracle cards for the Rani on this. We have here thinking. We have here greed. We have here bluff. One more, well, rather 2 more, followed by love. No! And the female. I don't want this for you. I don't want this for you, but I gotta say it. I'm the Oracle. Is it what I think it is? The Lovers. Anyway, so the Rania, be careful with the men and the women. Anybody coming towards you saying, hey, I love you. I love the way you're boxing, things like that. Unfortunately, scrutinize any and all intentions unless they're physically showing you their good intentions, okay? Don't just go off of people's words. If they love you, they don't know you. Or like, hey, I saw you at blah, 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 and this and that. Just watch what people are saying and communicating, because there is a sense that people will pretend to like you for your money or for access to you and your body, for access to your resources or your camp if you come with a camp. We have here the thinking, the greed, and the bluff here, followed by the love and the female. You actually might run the risk of being manipulated romantically on this path too if you're not careful with like someone coming in. Let's say you start earning money potentially, or you start getting the attention of a masculine energy because you're out there, you look great physically because you're working out, and there's an energy that wants to and drain and exhaust you, right? So your spirit guides are saying watch out for men and watch out for fake people. Watch out for fake people in general, and ask yourself, what does this person really want from me, with me? What are their intentions? Are they pure? Is them interacting with me going to give them something? So constantly ask yourself who they are in relation to you, what they want in relation to you in the path going forward, okay? Because you will be dealing with some really self-interested people, okay? All right, so we're going to get some more energies here, Spirit. Anything else? What positive things are to come on this path if the Rania chooses to take training seriously? 3 cards. The 10 of Swords. 2 more. The Knight of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords. The Judgment. 1 more, Spirit. And lastly, the 10 of Cups. Is it what I think it is? So what I think it is now. Alrighty. That's if she does this, right? Okay. So if you continue on this path, it's kind of talking about your past life before boxing. Previous betrayals, heartbreak, turbulence, any issues that you're holding on to or feeling quite even just subtly attached to from your past, you're just gonna be getting over it through the path of boxing. In fact, you're going to be happy emotionally if you go down this path too. So it's almost like liberated from past events that frustrated you towards this kind of personal fulfillment. With the 10 of Swords, Pentacles here, okay? Followed by the 4 of Swords, the Judgment, and the 10 of Cups here. So if you've been wondering, like, how can I just want to erase how I feel about the past. I just want to disconnect from those emotions. I don't want to drive myself crazy thinking about this person or that person or how they feel about me or the missed opportunities that I may have had with them. For people, places, and things, okay, we're talking careers and maybe even academic pursuits that maybe you regret not pursuing. But ultimately, it's that boxing and the pathway towards that is going to help you overcome these past burdens, okay? All right, so we're going to get 5 more cards for you, and that is your reading for your first question. They're saying 2 from here. We have 3 more, rather. I like to use these oracle cards. Male. Oh, no. Healing. Oh, look at that. 1 more, Spirit. and conflicted. Is it what I think it is with that? So, I mean, there is a particular energy that you can't stop thinking about, okay? With the daughter and the pregnancy here, this is not about getting pregnant, you know. This is more self, like a new type of identity, feeling like a kid again and not really worrying about past people. Um, look at that. We have here the male, the healing, and the conflicted here. Because you are doing this new thing for yourself, the issues that you had overcoming thinking about a past person, you get a new type of perspective due to this pathway that actually pushes you over that hurdle that you weren't able to overcome before with the knowledge that you have now. Okay, so it is just feeling like this is overall a great path for you. Just watch the sharks, the foxes, the wolves that are going to want to get into your energy. Be mindful of that. Have strong boundaries, okay? And have a strong sense of understanding of who you are. Don't allow people to come in and manipulate you with sweet words. Know how they are through their actions. Their actions are going to speak so much louder than whatever they're going to say to you. So your spirit guides are mostly wanting to say overall, great path for you. Beautiful. You're going to be happier throughout the path. However, watch out for the men, the people, the women that are wanting to get something out of you for themselves, for their own personal gain, okay? So that is your reading for your first question. I'm hearing boundaries and not worry about putting people on red. It's good to see you, Leah. I got the message too. Well, awesome. All right, so we're going to get to your next question, Therania, except this one is private. So I'm going to make sure to save that one for you. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Therania's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, spirit? What are the thoughts of this person towards Therania? 5 cards, please, and thank you. What are their current thoughts that they're having about Therania? Two more. Okay. So why is this person thinking this way? Can we get 2 cards into this? This person kind of wants to reach out to you, Therania. The person that you're asking about, they want to speak to you, okay? We have here heart fog. We have here missing. They miss you. Oh my God. Spirit, 2 cards on this King of Pentacles, please. Or rather 1 and then 2 for the 2 of Pentacles and the 5. Secretly watches you on your social media or like get information about you from someone else secretly, okay? So what are this person's current thoughts about you? They miss you. We have here the 3 of Wands, of Temperance here. This is energy of them wishing that they can make plans with you or reach out to you. But with the Temperance there, it's like they feel like they've got to wait some time before that. Since you guys might be in a situation that there's some distance here with the Temperance, this person's like, I'm just going to wait it out. But I don't want to fully stay disconnected from you with the mixed emotions and the missing energy here, okay? So this person is troubled that they miss you due to the way that you guys are currently, but they wish that they could speak to you. They would like to. In the meantime, though, with the King of Pentacles and the surveillance here, there is a sense that this person is maybe watching you when they're at home or getting information about you in a setting where they're comfortable, okay? However, they're not like wanting to approach you with the information that they've learned. It's just kind of secretly gathering information about you. What are you up to? What's going on with your life? How are things happening? What is happening? 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups here is showing up here, followed by the secret and the social media, okay? So this person is kind of watching you secretly. And to be honest with you, even though they're disappointed of how things turned out, they are stabilizing. They are stable in their emotions about it, okay? So yeah, the past is disappointing, but it's not like they're super upset. It's just disappointing. All right, so we're going to get into feelings. Spirit, what is this person's feelings towards Therania? 5 cards for that. Please and thank you. We have here the Hermit. The Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups here, okay? Repeats of energies, followed by the Justice, one more. And the Eight of Swords is what I think it is. It's what I think it is now. Okay, so this person feels like this distance that you guys have at this time is for the best. The Hermit card is of the distance here, but it kind of feels like he's really been thinking about this. It's kind of funny. You asked thoughts, but where we're getting here is thoughts and feelings. We asked for feelings, but we're getting thoughts in connection to feelings, rather. Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups is showing up here, followed by the Justice and the Eight of Swords, okay? So it's just like he feels like this person's just thinking, hey, it's okay that we're at a distance. Things are kind of feeling a lot more stable in my life now. I'm upset that you're gone. I'm upset that you're not around me, but it is for the best, you know? We're going to tap into this Eight of Swords here, why this person feels this Eight of Swords energy. Two cards for why the Eight of Swords, Spirit, and then we're going to tap into more feelings in the oracles. Why are they feeling like a victim here? We have here chemistry. And realization. Is it what I think it is here? The person feels like a victim because they felt like you guys had a great vibe going on together. Like you guys had some really good back and forth. Like you guys were drawn to each other or attracted to each other. Yeah, it's for the best that you guys are at a distance. Their life is more stable, but they are disappointed by how things have turned out, partly because they're like, I thought we had a thing going. I thought that we had a situation going on between us, chemistry and the realization here. There's a sense that this person's also realizing after the fact that they like you more than what they initially were recognizing when you guys were in contact, okay? All right, so we're going to get three more oracle cards from here, please and thank you. We have the Fool, the Chance, followed by the Transformation, the Faith, and we have here the Ascendancy, the Endings here. Is it what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. So the door is not fully closed, okay? This person's feelings is like, hey, if she ever comes back around, I know she closed that door, but if she opens it again, I'm up for a second round. So just a heads up to you again, because this energy came through in the previous part of this reading of, I would love to make plans with you, but I gotta wait it out. So part of this waiting is like seeing if you're open to ending the no contact, because then they're just like, well, maybe this will give me the chance to transform things with us, okay? So this person hasn't fully forgotten you. You are still lingering on their mind, on their heart. They think about how you guys had really good chemistry at points in your connection. Doesn't want to fully close the door on you and has not. Still thinks about you. Kind of watches your and at the end of the day, it's just more like maybe it's for the best that we're at a distance because things feel more stable, but I still think of you. And the door is still open if you want to open it yourself. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for coming through, Durrani. I really appreciate you and your support. All the best to you in your boxing career. And may you continue to enjoy that path for yourself, okay? Good luck to you, and thank you to your spiritual team. With that said, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions, followed by the raffle. And then we're going to announce the winner of the raffle after the next 2 donations after that, okay? I will answer 3 more free questions after the raffle, though. So with that said, chat, if you would like the chance to have a 3-card reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we open up for the free full reading raffle, and that'll indicate the end of the stream, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming through. Hello, Chicky Lexi. It's good to see you. Your our private session today was interesting. I wish you all the best in that, by the way. Oh my God, I just felt I was recording it and I was just like, I wanted to scream at somebody. I hope that you are well. Clear the energy, spirit. Samantha Langford, why do my children feel about me as a mom? What do my children feel about me as a mom? We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, all those who guide you, Samantha, as well as the energies of your children, their higher selves, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Tapping into the opinions and the feelings of Samantha Langford children. What do they think about her collectively as a mother? 3 cards. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, one more, and the Judgment here. So what I think it is. So this is not really feelings, but just more of an observation. Your children somehow have this impression that things feel a little bit like you're building slower, or you're building up your life slower than how you would be, let's say, potentially if you had like a romantic partner. Not to say if you had one or not, but it just feels like if there's a male energy in your life, the children don't feel like that person's really picking up the slack or something like that. We have here the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment here. So they're more so judging the lack of, or a masculine energy in your life, or the lack of masculine energy in your life. And they're just like, mom just keeps going. It's taking her some time, but she just keeps going. But maybe things would be quicker if she had some help, And so this is more of a judgment, like they think that your life would be quicker, or you'd be able to move past things if you actually had some substantial help. So this is their thoughts. So this is their perspectives. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Scorpio. I appreciate that. I will put you in the list now. All right, so hold on for a moment. Let me edit the list now. If you have donated and you do not see your name on the list, do let me know. I will put your questions in in the list. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Just give me a moment. Okay, we're going to answer 2 more free questions now. Their dad passed. I think that's what you're picking up on. Thank you. My condolences to you, by the way. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming through. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to save your question, Scorpio. Thank you so much. Gotcha, Scorpio. Thank you for the heads up. All right, so Chicky Lexi, anything Spirit wants me to know right now? Clear the energy, Spirit, to connect to Chicky Lexi's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question here. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Chicky Lexi. Anything you want her to know right now? 3 cards for yes or no, and the details of what that could be. Not yet, Devin. we got 1 more free reading to go. But listen, hold on to your numbers. I'll let you know when it's time for the raffle. So we have here the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Hierophant here, okay? Is it what I think it is with this Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords for Chicky Lexi? So I think it's now. There's something coming in for you fairly soonish. I'm talking like a week, 2 weeks, or even 3 weeks from now. That's going to feel like a relief for you. Okay, that's what they want you to know. You're going to have some relief coming in soon. This feels like it has been guided for you. Okay, so we have here the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Hierophant here. You have some relief coming in for you soon. Feels like it's guided in a sense. Feels like it's connected spiritually to your path. Close out the previous readings. We're going to answer 1 more person. And that person will be, let's see. Leah, no. What do my spirit guides want to share at this time? Leah, no. We're going to answer you before we open up for the raffle. Everyone, please pause your free reading. So we're going to connect to Leah No's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her questions, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Leah No. What do you guys want her to know? What do you guys want to share at this time with her? Strength, the Queen of Wands, and the 9 of Cups here. That's what I think it is. They approached, you're very welcome, Chicky Lexi. They approached this question like almost as if to say what we wish that we could give you. Almost like when you go through times and you're just really frustrated with something that just feels like it's too much happening at once, we wish to give you strength in those moments. They understand that you have to work through certain obstacles for your own personal development, but in times when you are extremely frustrated, they wish that they could give you strength in those moments. So if you're ever wondering like where is your spirit guides during times when you're like having a significant issue to overcome, they are watching over you, but it's almost like some type of development for yourself. Not everything is going to be easy, and they understand that. So this is almost a message of we wish that we could be there. We wish we could literally be there physically to help you through everything, but we must watch over you and make sure that we at the very least guide you to have to build the inner strength to be able to do this for yourself. So the strength, the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. You're very welcome, Leonel. How about the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, chat. Before we wrap up the stream, it's so important for you all to know. I appreciate you guys for joining me today, for your likes and for your support. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking the link tree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. The prices for private readings are only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no. And I offer private recordings, private live streams, and private email written readings if you prefer to read your readings. You can reach out to me at any time that you would like to. Depends. If I get back to you, kind of depends on, if I'm sleeping or not, really. I get back to people pretty fast. All right, so chat, if you would like to participate in the free flow reading raffle, all you have to do is post one number between 1 and 100. I'm going to draw a random number from a random number generator. The person who gets the number closest to the one that I will randomly generate will receive a free full reading. That's 10 tarot cards, 10 oracle cards, lots of detail for whatever question you wish to ask. Anyone and everyone can join. Lurkers, participators, donators, people who are here for free readings, and people who are just here to have a great time and watching. Everyone and anyone can join. Just post a number, and I'll announce the winner after our next 2 donations. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I appreciate it. All right, so feel free to post your numbers now, chat. Go ahead and post it. All right, so everyone pause your free readings. We're going to get to our next, hi Joanna, it's good to see you. We're going to get to our next donation with Laura and S. Virgo, okay? Laura, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you. I'll be right back. I'm just going to quickly refresh myself and we'll get started on the next donated readings, okay? Feel free to post your number for the raffle now. Alrighty, so you're saying here, I made a decision for my stepmom yesterday. I would like the feedback from my higher self. Did I discern accurately the guidance from HS? How is the outcome of this decision looking for me? Hold on for a hot moment. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energies surrounding your question. Okay. We're also going to connect to the energies of the situation, your higher self, your stepmother, the energy surrounding her, her higher self, her spiritual team, and those who guide her, as well as C and L. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit in 3 cards, rather the higher self of Laura. What would you like to say in regards to this decision that Laura has made for their step mom? We have here the Emperor as the first card, followed by the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, one more, and the Fool. Is it what I think it is with this overall energy? Okay. So, why would you mention this to Laura, higher self of Laura? And then we're going to tap into, did you discern it accurately? Followed by an outcome for the situation, okay? Guys, by the way, we're closing down donations. Donations are officially closed, okay? Thank you all so much for joining me today. All right, so Spirit, hold on for a moment. So when I to your energy, Laura, it just feels like I can't ground something, okay? Like something feels quite fragmented, or like there's points. I don't know how else to describe it other than like a ball with like points of thoughts coming out of it, but they're not together, but they're all connected by something, okay? So there, I say this to say that the decision that you've made is not the end of issues, but it is the beginning of you taking control of something, okay? And so they almost want to say, like, forgive yourself if the choice that you made doesn't end up to work out perfectly, but that because you chose to end something in relation to another situation, but you're going to go somewhere else, that's just going to be the beginning of a new type of event for you. We have here the Emperor and the 10 of Swords here, followed by the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, with the Fool here, okay? Here the card of the Foundation and the Loyalty, followed by the Power Supply, the Celebrity, and the Aliens, okay? Only you, okay, and they really want to say this your higher self wants to be so specific. The level of care that you have for your stepmother, you cannot, unfortunately, expect that to come from anyone else. Like, you have a greater love for your stepmom than, let's say, the other energies around her. And you might even feel alone and wondering, why doesn't anyone care for her like I do? Why isn't anyone looking out for her in the situation like I am? It's because, unfortunately, your higher self is saying you are somewhat alone in your passion for your stepmom in relation to kind of like the faculty, the staff, or the people around her. It's like, this is what your spirit guides sort of want to say here. Okay, just to put something in perspective for you. No one's going to care for her as much as you do, is what your higher self wants to say. But your higher self wants to try to say this in as incredibly understanding as possible. So we're going to get advice, really. Rather, we're going to get 2 cards for higher self, spiritual team, all those who guide Laura. Did she discern accurately the guidance from her higher self? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 of Pentacles, the Lovers, one more, and the Page of Pentacles. It's not a yes or a no, but it's you taking initiative, okay? We have here the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles here. Not a yes, balanced thought, a neutral zone or neutral opinion. Not a yes or no, but this was a great point of you taking action yourself, okay? Lovers, the Page of Pentacles. Can we get some oracle cards into that? One from here, and then I'm throwing these away. Okay, look at that. I can't stand that oracle deck, but Spirit likes me using it. One from here, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, and then one from here. One from here. And chasing. And so what I think it is with this energy overall, that's what I think it is now. That's what I think it is at the moment. All right, so your higher self actually has a really beautiful thing to say. Listen, I have a neutral thought about it. However, as long as you're someone who cares about her, she's going to be okay. Because your affirmation, intimacy, and then we have here lastly the chasing, the pursuit, and the toxicity. Again, that's the affirmation, the intimacy, followed by the chasing and the toxicity here. Basically saying, as long as you have her back, she's going to be okay. As long as someone's looking out for her, she's going to be okay. But just don't entirely expect everyone to care for her the way that you do, okay? It's just going to be different. Maybe the care is going to be subpar or her experience is going to be subpar, but this is what they want to say to you, okay? All right, so last points of this reading, please and thank you, Spirit. For Laura, how is the outcome of this decision going to look like for CL, and Laura, Spirit? 2 cards for that. How is it going to look? Well, first of all, we're going to get 1 card for each instead of oracles here. We're going to get 1 oracle and then 3 tarot cards. Spirit, 1 card for how is this decision, how is the outcome of this decision going to look like for C? 1 card for that. Okay, 1 card for L and 1 card for Laura. So what I think it is. All right. So, Laura, strap into your seat. This might be somewhat upsetting to hear, okay? All right, so 1 more card, please, and thank you, Spirit. The mirror, the reflection, and the truth. Overall, the situation, the outcome is going to provide you with great clarity about life, about humankind, about the aging process, about being in a situation where one needs help. So with the Knight of Swords, how is it going to turn out for C? Apparently, the energy surrounding C has to do with like family or something about the long term, okay? So maybe quickly establishing what something long term is happening for C. For L, there's this feeling of an end or a betrayal or an end. It's just something that's ending for L. Like the energies is of the 10 of Swords. Okay, so let's say L was the previous caregiver of your stepmom. Maybe it's the end of that situation. Either way, there's some type of end feeling coming in for L. And for you, you're coming through as the King of Swords here, okay? There's almost like this energy of needing to be less emotional. Like you might be less emotionally charged after this, but needing to still do something from a, let's say, a responsibility viewpoint, okay? So you may walk away from this situation. The outcome feels like you being almost emotionally detached in a sense, only because you're either needing to protect yourself or you just need to deal with something without bringing your emotions into it, okay? And then we have here the mirror and the reflection, the truth, people recognizing who they are in relation to the situation. So seeing yourself as a result of the outcome of this situation with your stepmom, okay? So in a sense, it's almost like all of this maybe triggers, um, all of this triggers what feels like a deep personal thoughts about yourself in relation to this situation. Okay. Else the father, I mean your dad, is the stepmom his former wife or still his wife? Because with the Ten of Swords, maybe he's feeling this sense of loss here with the end. Maybe he's no longer going to be able to live with her, or maybe this is the end of the situation. But the feeling of an end, or feeling like, and I gotta say, this comes with hurt or something. Okay, feeling like something is over and being a little bit hurt by it, in a sense. Okay. So that is your reading, Laura. Good luck to you. I hope everything works out for the best for your stepmom. Thank you so much for looking out for her. At the end of the day, it just feels like this whole situation simply asks you to remember, the love that you have for your stepmom is going to help her immensely in her time here. So as long as someone is looking out for her, she's going to be okay, especially if that person is you. All right, so with that said, we're going to move to S Virgo now. Good luck, Laura. Thank you so much for coming through, and all the best to you. We're going to ring the bell to your success, and may all things work out for all parties involved, okay? Good luck to you. Oh my gosh, 45 years. Wow, what a legacy. Jeez. My heart goes out to the situation. As Virgo, welcome on in. Thank you so much for coming through. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hold on for a moment. Donations are closed, chat. Donations are closed, okay? I'm no longer taking any more donations. Thank you to all those who have donated so far. After S Virgo's readings, we will close the raffle and announce the winner of it. So if you have not participated in it yet, post your numbers now. After S Virgo, that will be the end of this stream, okay? All right, so give me a moment. Hold on, S Virgo, we're going to get to you in a hot moment. I just have to look through this list right here. Okay. Let's see, that's new. All right, first mini question. There will be 3 more free readings after the winner of the raffle is announced. So that'll be the last batch of today. Hello, Humble Pie. Blessings to you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding S Virgo with their highest interest in mind. You're very welcome, Laura. Thank you so much for coming through. Can we connect to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and others who guide her in the next 30 days to come? Spirit, may we have a general for the next 30 days for S Virgo. 4 of Cups. 2 more. Followed by the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Cups here. Is it what I think it is? Something that you forgot about is about to bring you great happiness, okay? Look at that. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups here. That's going to happen within the next 30 days. Maybe you forgot that you have saved somewhere. Maybe it's $1,000. Who knows, right? But with the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups here, something you forgot is almost like coming back around. And you're going to be so happy that this thing is like popping up. Like, oh my goodness, this is great news. I forgot that this was happening, or that I did that. So we're going to get 3 cards for this energy here. So you have good news coming through for your next 30 days. Something forgotten is almost like resurfaces, and it's just a great thing for you. So we have 3 cards on this. We have here money. We have here running and ghosting. Oh my God. Are you finding old cash? Seriously? Maybe this is about finances. Finances drastically improving for you, okay? I really did feel like money was the topic of this. So within the next 30 days, money, running, and the death here. Something about your money is transforming. Maybe you forgot that you had invested in something. Maybe you forgot an old bank account. Who knows how this money is coming in, okay? But I do see you really happy that just something is gained monetarily for you in the next 30 days, okay? Big energy coming through with that too, with the death. The death card. I hope so, because my card is giving me issues and it's costly. Oh my gosh. Spirit, 2 cards. Anything else you wish to say to us, Virgo? We have here the 10 of Swords and the Emperor here. Is it what I think it is? You might be breaking somebody's heart this month. In the next 30 days. Oh my God, General, you're breaking somebody's heart. 10 of Swords, the Emperor coming through here. Why is she breaking somebody's heart, Spirit? How is she doing it? We have here the Fox, the trickery, the adaptability. One more from here, Spirit. What? But you know, as Virgo, the energy coming through is like, you know what? I feel really good about doing that. Like, you feel good to have broken this person's heart. You're just like, I feel free. You know, I see you feeling real free. Spirit, one more card for us, Virgo. We have here Devoted and Only You. Okay, so what I think it is, Spirit. So it looks like you're going to be breaking somebody's heart because the person's just not feeling like they are devoted to you or giving you the proper attention that you deserve. It's just like, I'm not going to waste my time with this energy because I just don't feel like this person is for me. And then you're just saying kick rocks and you're out. But I see you happy about it. You're just like, you missed your chance. Not enough effort. It's not given though with B because he ain't doing shit for me. Oh my God. So that is your reading, Asperger. Would you like to ask your next question? I'm sorry you're going through that, okay? You deserve better. But it's always a nice feeling to know that you can just let someone down and just be like, I can move on with my life. I can. I'll be okay. Never feels good to reject somebody, but it feels good to be able to move past it fast. Disconnect from the previous energies. This is a full reading, correct? We're going to connect to N's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their feelings for S Virgo. We're going to connect to S Virgo's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and 3 cards for the initial detail, Spirit. What are N's feelings for S Virgo? 3 cards. The 6 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and Knight of Swords here. Into what? Exactly. The World. Okay, so Spirit. So what is the 6 of Cups, this 5 of Cups energy here? Creativity. The Divine Masculine, one more. Followed by the Resolving Conflict. Poor guy. One more, Spirit, on this energy here. And the Unicorn. Is it what I think it is overall with this energy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this person likes you very much. First of all, you are a gem to this person. So N kind of has this feeling like, why did when I think of S Virgo, I kind of think about my past. Like, why did I kind of function in some of those past connections in the way that I did? I really should have ended them way sooner. It's almost like after meeting you, maybe the way you guys talk to each other, the way that you guys sort of operate with each other, you make him think about his past with like regrets that he even pursued some of those people. We have here the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups here. So when he thinks of you, when he thinks about his feelings for you, he thinks about how he had made some real bad decisions in past connections, okay? We have the Knight of Swords in the World here, feeling like he should have wrapped them up way sooner than he had let them go on. And then we have here the fabulous Unicorn energy here, Rarity, with the creativity, the Divine Masculine, and we have here the Resolving Conflict coming through here. So there's just this sense of, you seem like a gem. I'm hearing you're a gem. You're a gem. I'm your diamond or something like that. Like he's saying it here in this energy, you're a word that indicates rarity, and that he should have been holding out for maybe people like you to interact with. Maybe it's your status, the way you act, the way you behave. He should wait out for more people like you rather than maybe how he previously dealt with people before. So let's say this is a boss, let's say this is a friend, let's say this is a coworker even. This example feels like I shouldn't have been putting up with previous energies knowing that I could have just had you around, okay? Like I accepted, oh my God, just kind of like looking down on themselves a little bit. So Spirit, can we get 2 cards into this? What else is coming through here for N's feelings towards S Virgo? I feel I'm a gem. I'm happy he sees it because some haven't in the past. 2 cards for his feelings for S Virgo, 9 of Wands. And we have here the 10 of Cups. Ooh, why do they feel like they're struggling though? Okay, 1 from here, 2 from here, 1 from there. Okay. Origins. Remember your roots. Learn. And lastly, 1 more from here. And confessions. Is it what I think it is with this? So S Virgo, it just feels like you guys had at the very least enough conversation points to make this person feel somewhat like they're learning from you. Okay, they feel like they are learning from you, almost healing what they have been through. We have here the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups here. We also have here the origins and the learn, like, and then we have here the confessions of, like, truth be told, almost feels like this is a channeled message of truth be told, I feel like I've learned so much about myself through our time spent together. I almost feel bad about that, but I'm also just happy to know you, to be able to process things like this. So it's just being comforted because of your perspective, helping this person see their life in a certain way. Okay, maybe because, as you mentioned here, you guys have some shared roots. So this is very interesting. Feeling connected to you, but feeling like they've learned a lot from you. All right, so we're gonna get some more feelings now. Spirit, 5 more cards, or rather 4 more cards for feelings. What are N's feelings towards S Virgo? We have here the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Again, the 10 of Swords coming out here in 2 more. The 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands here. Is it what I think it is? It's what I think it is now. Why would he mention this energy here? What is it about this that he is feeling? The end of what exactly? 3 cards for that? Love, a partner in crime, and that's what I think it is with this. That's so cute. Oh my God, S Virgo, he's like, this is the end of my reign. This might be the end of me just dating around, you know? Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords here. He likes you very much. Whoever this is, this person that you're dating, the person that you're seeing likes you so much. They're like, this might be the end of me dating around. Like, I might have to be, committing. And, anyway, we got here the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Wands here. He's thinking about these ideas, thinking about, okay, this almost feels like the thoughts aren't quite grounded at this time. They feel very excitable, very untethered, okay? With the love, okay, we got love, then we got partnership, and then we got grandparenthood. He's like, this is some serious long-term potential for me. I might have to slow it down and start, what is the word for it? Settle down is the energy coming through here. So this person's also feeling like you have really great long-term potential. I'm open to the far future. All right, so we're going to get 1 more oracle card, and that is your reading. And feel free to post your next question when you're ready. Spirit, 1 card from the love deck. I hope it's for me too. I'm so over it. I've tried my best. This person finds you very sexually attractive, okay? We have here the sexuality coming through here. I like this energy though, because when I tap into it, it's not just because they're sexually attracted to you. It's not just that energy here. They also think you're really nice, you're captivating, okay? You're also very mature and thoughtful. So it's almost like you seem to be embodying this sort of high level feminine charm to this person. Wise, thoughtful, kind, charming, caring, and really beautiful. Okay. And this is like their thoughts. Last mini, how is he going to treat me in this relationship? Close out the previous readings. Please thank you, Spirit, and myself, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as N, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, and the energies of how is he going to this relationship. 3 cards for the energies. The Hierophant, the 8 of Swords, one more, followed by the 7 of Swords here. So what I think it is. It almost feels like he's going to approach you with what he feels is the best, most mature, most responsible way for how to interact with you, trying his best not to let you know when he's feeling insecure or when he has self-doubts. Like he doesn't want you to see the cracks of his insecurity just yet, okay? So he will be trying to overshadow his insecurities through some type of what he feels like he was guided to behave as. The Hierophant, the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords here, essentially putting his best foot forward, okay? Not like lying on your resume type situation, but more so of like, if I'm freaking out, I'm going to pretend like I'm the coolest guy in the room for you. 3 cards for S Virgo. How will he treat her in the relationship? So doing his best, putting his best foot forward, trying his best not for you to see his lack of self-confidence, okay? So 3 cards. We have here the return. We have here the opportunities. We have here the egotism. And we have here the withdrawn, okay? This is what I think it is with this. So this person may in the past have allowed his, or rather his ego may have gotten him in trouble. He may have behaved in ways whether out of jealousy or out of like his own personal ways of reacting to things, his reactive ways to certain things, where he kind of wants to separate from that with you or have the chance to do so, okay? So this is kind of like why he's working towards disconnecting from his reactive side with you. We have here the opportunity, the egotism, followed by the single, lonely, and withdrawn here, okay? He doesn't want to be lonely, so he's like working on aspects of himself that he feels like were issues in past connections. All right, so we're going to get some more cards for you. So this person will be putting in a good effort, okay? 2 more cards for how will N treat S Virgo in this connection, this relationship. I definitely don't want someone who responds in anger. Respects. So we have here the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords here. How is he reacting like this? So they do want to tell you how he'll react to arguments or potential disconnects. This feels like when you guys have. How will he react? How will he react? Healing. That's a great first card. Healing and missing. So what I think it is. Okay. So as a heads up to you, when you guys get into arguments, this person, instead of continuing with the heat of the energy, they're going to withdraw, okay? They're going to withdraw, and it almost feels like they may come towards you, like let's say 24 hours later to talk about it, or they may just not want to talk about it at all. So 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords here. That may be some issue to you because this person maybe is avoidant talking about problems, but they feel like how they healed through complications is actually withdrawal. So an issue that you guys may have together this person might be fully over it after a day of self-contemplation and distance, okay? So that's just a heads up to you, healing with the missing here. If this person withdraws, disappears after an argument, that's how they heal, basically, okay? Amari, I got your donation. You're the last reading of today. Thank you so much. Did you donate for 2 full readings, or did you want like 4 mini questions? Just let me know. Thank you so much for your donation. You are on the list. All right, hold on, S. Virgo. We're going to wrap up your reading right after I update this list. Hold on. All right, so wait, I think that was it. I think that was it. So that's your reading, S. Virgo. Basically, that was what was coming through. At any point in time, how are they going to treat you in the relationship? They're going to treat you better than they have with other people. And if you guys get into any arguments, again, the last energy of this reading is they will go into hiding a little bit, be in their own independent energy with this 5 of Swords kind of energy. They are able to overcome a problem sooner than maybe you would be able to. It just feels like they just need time alone, and they're past the issue. Whereas you might have some complications with that because you might want some closure rather than disappearance, okay? So this is just a heads up to you of how N may behave when you guys get into your first back and forth together, okay? Just to help you understand what's going on. So that is your reading. S. Virgo, thank you so much for your donation and for your time. I appreciate it. All the best to you and N. May you guys continue to flourish in your connection together. I'm going to ring the bell to your success. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to move forward now to the winner of the raffle chat. If you have posted a number, thank you. If you have not, post one now. I'm going to announce the winner of the raffle. And I'm going to wrap up with the remainder of the stream with 3 more free questions. And then Jenna, Scorpio, and lastly, Omari. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Gotcha, Omari. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. So that is the current list at the moment. Hello, Vivi. It's good to see you. All right, so chat. You've got 30 more seconds to post your number. I'm about to announce the winner in a moment, okay? Okay. It's very easy. Today is an easier day. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me look through the list one more time. Oh, my God. Let's see. Emily's cat's number is 11. Your dog is number 2. Thank you for the heads up. So funny. All right, so we have Flower Girl. We have Scorpio. Let's see if we got anybody else. All righty. The raffle is now closed. The raffle is now closed. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for yet another TarotCon Live. The raffle is closed. The winner is actually 2 people who will have to battle it out, unfortunately, for the winning number. But we have Emily Boyd's cat with the number 11, and we have Scorpio with the number 11. The winning number was 9, which no one got, but Emily Boyd's cat and Scorpio got the closest to the number. Congratulations to you both, Scorpio and Emily Boyd. If either of you can post an additional number for the next raffle, one of you will get a mini reading, the other one will get a full reading, okay? So post another number, and then we will announce the actual winner. To all those who have tuned in, guys, the raffle winners were Emily Boyd's cat and Scorpio, okay? Congratulations to you both. How amazing. Both of you get a reading, but one of you gets a mini and the other one gets a full during the second round of the raffle numbers, okay? So Emily Boyd, your cat won with the number 11. The winning number was 9. I didn't know we can post for our cats and dogs. Yes, you may, Isabella. This is one of those times. I think this might be one of the few animals that have had a winning reading, actually. To all those who are heading out, thank you all so much for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST in the evening. So it'll be a late night stream tomorrow. I'm going to make sure to put that stream up right after this one. Thank you all so much for joining me. Have a beautiful Friday, guys. TGIF. Do something amazing for yourself. Do something fun and exciting. Maybe do some arts and crafts. I have here some artwork that I made yesterday. Let me show you guys. I made these 2 little ghost art pieces for my wall because I love ghosts. I love spirits. Do something fun, guys. Get another hobby. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 6 p.m. EST stream. It'll be free yes or no questions. If I do not see you tomorrow, feel free to join me another day. I do free readings every day. And if you prefer to have private readings, I also offer them as well. You can click Linktree in the description. Information is there if you want to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? All right, so with that said, Emily Boyd, just post another number for your cat, and we're going to get another number from Scorpio. So just one more number, just one more additional number. That's all you have to do is just post another number, okay? And then Scorpio, if you are here, feel free to post another number in chat now. Scorpio. 1180, Scorpio 1180. Have a good one, everyone. See you, and thank you so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I was going to do another round of free questions, but I think Spirit is having me save them for people just coming in and being like, our free questions open. Spirit is having me save them. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I'm sorry that free questions are closed. It looks like I'm saving 3 free questions for random people in chat that come through as I wrap up the stream. All right, see you guys tomorrow. If not, have a beautiful weekend, okay? All righty, so let us get to our next folk now. If you are, by the way, there are 3 secret free readings up for grabs if you would like a free secret free reading. All right, so Jenna, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get started on you. As I understand it, you want 2 mini readings, correct? Have a good one, Leonel. It's good to see you. And thank you so much for your compliments. To those leaving the stream, I wish you an amazing night and a day tomorrow. Thank you so much, Devin. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Hello, Read with Yashika. Are free questions open? I'm late. I just want for 10 minutes because the donation was going on. Read with Yashika. They are. I have 3 free ones open. Spirit had me save them, but not for the official stream somehow. Even though this is the official stream. So just give me a moment, okay? I'm going to answer them after Jenna. Jenna, are you here? Are you ready for your readings? If not, do let me know. So, Reba Yashika, I'm going to give you one of the free readings. Okay? I'm going to save your name. Humble Pie, I'll be happy to give you a free reading as well, okay? We'll give you one as well, but you got to stick around. And then lastly, but Emily Boyd, we're going to give you one as well, okay? So you guys will be the last 3 free readings of today. Sounds good? So we're just waiting for Jenna to come back. I guess I can give you guys your free readings in the meantime. And Scorpio, I see that you posted a number 2. Emily, I see that you posted a number 20. So that means that your cat is the winner. Scorpio, you get a mini reading. Emily, your cat gets a full reading, okay? The winning number would have been 57, but the person who got the highest number was the winner, basically. So, Emily, your cat's the winner of this free full reading, but the question does have to be for your cat. Okay, the question does have to be for your cat. And Scorpio, you get a free mini question, okay? So your cat can't ask about your future lover. Okay, I'm so sorry. Your cat can ask about, like, maybe you can ask your cat's opinion of you or something like that, but it has to be related to them, okay? Has to be related to them. All right, so read with Ishika. What does R feel about me? Clear the energy. Spirit would connect to read with Ishika, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as R here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. And 3 cards. What does R feel about read with Ishika? 3 cards for the energies of this. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, one more, and the Page of Swords here. See what I think it is. So R is currently in the mindset, and by the way, the sun is the energy of this. It's not negative energy, it's just super positive, that they have to create like a professional voice with you or something like that. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Page of Swords here, okay? So R is in the feeling of, I have to create a professional like mindset with you where we're in a professional setting. So they may be in the future approaching you differently. Let's say if you guys are in a professional setting together, they may now have a code switch for you. If you know what code switching is, basically they're going to be speaking to you in a certain way, in a certain setting. Outside of that, it's going to be different, but in a certain setting, they're only going to be speaking to you a certain type of way. They want to explore doing that with you. They feel like that's the best thing to do. But the sun is really great energy. It's not like this is a negative thing. So Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Page of Swords here, okay? Hi, Dwayne. It's good to see you. Hello. All right, so we're going to get to our next free question now with Humble Pie. Humble Pie, would you like to post your question now? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, Dwayne and Swati, we're currently closed for free readings, but it's good to see you. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. You cannot squeeze into it. I'm sorry, but I'll be back tomorrow, okay? I promise. What is G's deal? His spirit runs me the wrong way. All right, rubs you. Okay, got you. Clear the energy. Spirit would connect to Humble Pie, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as G here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, what is G's deal, Spirit, in relation to Humble Pie? 3 cards. Death, the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands here. So what I think it is. Unfortunately, pain has won. And so I say this with actually not with any positivity whatsoever. What is G's deal? Something so significant has happened to them where pain has won over any other emotion, okay? So they're operating off of feeling in pain, whether emotionally or physically. What is their deal? Their spirit rubs you the wrong way. It's because something, it's almost like the light in life has been snuffed out, at the very least temporarily, okay? We have your Death, the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands here. And I gotta say, there is a little bit of a message of just be mindful and be watchful of yourself if you're dealing with G on a day-to-day basis, okay? It seems like they have gone through something where they just cannot be any other version of themselves at this time, okay? Pain has won, and it's basically going to be a difficult journey of overcoming that difficulty, okay? So whether this person has been through a loss, a really terrible breakup, or just a string of circumstances that just have been consistently bad, pain has transformed them, and is kind of now he's working through that as sort of the essence of his being, okay? So that is your reading, Humble Pie. In Death, with the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Wands here, this person is just not in a good place. Maybe this is what you're sensing. Good luck to you. And good luck to this person, honestly. I will ring the bell for them to find some type of peace in their situation, whatever they're going through. All right, we're going to get to Emily Boyd. Emily Boyd, did you have a free reading that you wanted to ask, just for yourself personally? I'm dehydrated as heck. Okay, so Emily, since you're not here at this moment, and Jenna isn't here at the moment either, we're going to move forward now to our next donations. If you have donated, do give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next donator on the list, okay? So Emily or Scorpio or Omari, okay? If you have donated, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get started on the next person on the list who is present, okay? Feel free to post your question. Just move forward to Scorpio, okay? Hello, Emily. So Scorpio, you wanted a mini reading. You didn't want a timestamp. I'll get one for you just in case you come here in the comments and you just want to get to the back of it, but I'm going to give you a reading now. Clear the energy, spirit, to connect to Scorpio's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question. I won't need a timestamp. Got you. The weather is bad, so I may not be able to respond. No problem. That is absolutely no problem. Your question here is, what are R's current feelings towards me, please? Emily Boyd, we're going to get to you right after Scorpio's question, okay? So Spirit and 5 cards for Scorpio, connecting to R's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide him. What are R's current feelings towards Scorpio at this time, Spirit, and 3 cards for the initial details. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. 2 more. Followed by the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Swords here. So what I think it is with this. So R's current feelings towards you, Scorpio, is a little bit of like, what don't I know about you? Like, what don't I know about you? He wants to know more about you, wants to know more things going on with you. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is not just a distant energy. It's a, I don't know this person energy. We have here the Queen of Swords in the reverse. That really happens. With the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Swords here, this is just a little bit of an energy of making himself sick with what he doesn't know. Even out as the Oracle here, it's just like I guess he wants to illuminate every dark spot in his mind when it comes to you. He wants to know you fully. So we're going to get 2 cards into this energy here of what's going on here. So wanting his feelings is a little bit like, even though it's expressed in this way of wanting to get to know you better, basically. 2 more cards. We have here Caregiver. We have here Fire. Look at that. 1 card. Is that what I think it is? Like, the cards make it seem like it's this dire situation, what I know about you. But this also is like the energy of wanting to get to know you, wanting to get to know your new habits, your new traits, new personality developments, life developments, just wanting to get any and all information about you. This is his current energy as of this time. I'm going to get 2 more cards for you, Scorpio. That is your reading. 2 more cards for you. What are R's feelings towards Scorpio? Ace of Cups. And we have here the King of Swords here. So what I think it is. Of having feelings that he can't fully express to you in the right way or the right words, okay? So very interesting. You have pairs here coming out with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. Ace of Cups, King of Swords. I have feelings for you I can't express, okay? So thinking about like how he feels more for you than what he has let on. All right, so we're going to get 2 cards into this about this energy here, and that is your reading. Spirit, 2 cards from this Oracle deck about these feelings he's not expressing to Scorpio. We have here open heart, receptive. We have here vulnerable. One more card here. And we have here water. Look at that. You got 2 Ace of Cups energies coming through here. It's like unload. Hey, just have it. Here's how I feel. Here's what I'm going through. This is how I think about you. These are the daydreams that I've been having of you. Just like this overwhelming feeling of I really like you. I'm really into you. I don't know how to express that. I wonder who you are fully. I want more information. Oh, this is adorable. It's like almost in the sense of like when someone wants to take something further in a sense. You know what I mean? Because of the way that he's wanting to access you. Like, what are you up to? What's going on with you? What is your schedule? Who are you hanging out with? This is a feeling coming through here, wanting to know more about you and just feeling like feelings are developing that he can't fully express, okay? So that is your reading. All the best to you, Scorpio. Thank you for your support. And I wish you and this person a fabulous time. With that said, thank you so much, Scorpio. And safe travels driving, okay? Listen, that's your priority here. We want you getting back to wherever you're going safely. With that said, we have Jenna and Omari next. Would you like to post your free question, Emily Boyd? Feel free to do so. And by the way, Scorpio, you have a free mini reading. You can use that in the next stream if you would like to, or you can contact me via email and I can offer you a private video recording after the stream is done. So I can offer you your free raffle winning question after the stream is done, okay? You're very welcome, Scorpio. Good luck to you. But Emily, you might have to repost your question in case okay, is your question is there more death coming around me? It's already been 2. My condolences to you. Oh my God. Is that the question that you're wishing to ask, Emily, for your free question? All right, so clear the energies. We're going to connect to Emily's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding death in her life. And we're not talking about transformation spirit. We're talking about decease, to be deceased spirit. To pass over. So spirit and 3 cards connected to Emily Boyd's situation and all those who surround her in the spirit world. And 3 cards, is there going to be more deaths coming soon? 3 cards for yes or no. 8 of Swords, 2 more. 8 of Wands, and the Hermit here. So what I think it is. Your spirit guides say this, okay? There is always death coming. And that it is just a matter of time. And they don't even want to say this in a joking way. They're not here to upset you. They're not here to make you feel worse. It's just that death is always coming. And they understand the emotions that you're going through. To take some time to meditate on this information, whether someone gets hit by a car and passes over, whether someone's dying of old age surrounded by those who love them. Death is always going to be around the corner. It's just a matter of how you might process the death in the morning experience. So we have the cards of the 8 of Wands, and the Hermit here. Yes, death is coming. It is always coming. And to maybe take some time, they even kind of want to inform you of what grieving looks like in other cultures with other people. Because maybe instead of internalizing it just as a only sad experience, it's possible to process it differently through the guidance and through the inspiration of how other cultures, people, places all over the world handle death in their society, okay? So that is your reading. The answer is yes, and take some time with the Hermit energy to process how you might be able to see death differently, just through education, okay? Not to say that you don't need to mourn and not to mourn whom you've lost, and my condolences to you, but that the education can make you approach it differently, okay? Good luck to you, Emily. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Again, my condolences to you. Okay. Have a blessed day, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, if you would like that private, if you like the private mini reading, do feel free to reach out to me via email. If you have it, awesome. If you don't, you can click a link tree in the description. Information's there to how to connect with me, and I'll give you a mini reading via video recording. Okay. Good luck to you. All right, so unless you would like it publicly, which I can do on the stream too. Jenna and Omira, are any of you here for your reading? Are any of you here for your reading? It is now your turns. It is your turns. Okay, Omira, we're going to get to you, okay? Clear the energy, spirit, and we'll get to Jenna, and we'll give her a time skip for our readings if she doesn't show up. So for your first full question, clear the energy, spirit. Can we connect to Omira's higher self, the spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Anthony here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, spirit, in 3 cards. What are Anthony's current feelings for Omira at this time? 3 cards. This kind of feels like it was this. So what I think it is. Have the two of you ever been in a situation where Anthony has seen how you have behaved in like times of conflict? For example, just asking this question because the reading, the spread will make a lot more sense with that clarity in mind, okay? Can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? What? 1 from here, 3 from here. We have here the Fool. Have a blessed day, Scorpio. 3 more. Family. We have your Love. 1 more. And the Return. Is it what I think it is? There's a little bit of an energy of like, if you can work on yourself, like, hi, it's good to see you. We're closed for readings for public stream, but if you would like to donate for a private reading, I can offer you a video recording after the stream and send it out later today if you would like that. Let me know if that's an option that you would like. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. Thank you for coming through. So we have the Queen of Cups in the block position, Myra, and followed by the Tower, the 5 of Wands, and the Devil here. So Anthony's feelings is like, hold on. Oh, I feel so spooky. This might be in relation. Oh my God. I think that was in relation to your reading, dude. That you can be, the way that you express your emotions to Anthony has been very troubling to him. Like, you may blow up or situations may happen where it's just so intense and so dramatic that the person feels like this is a toxic environment for them or something like that. So Anthony's current feelings is like, I think you're emotionally toxic at times, and you can be really dark in the way that you behave. However, this person is also in the mindset of, if you can change, I want to work things out with you. We have here the Fool coming out here, the Chance, the Honesty, followed by the Family, the Love, and the Return here. This person seems to really deeply care about you, to the point where they're like, I just need you to be able to not be so reactive. So we're going to get some more energy into this reading now. All right, so Spirit, 4 more cards. And how does he feel about Omira? 4 more cards. King of Swords, the High Priestess, the 7 of Wands, 1 more, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Can we get 2 more for here? Inside. And 2 from here. We have your Adventure and Cleanse. So what I think it is. This person has a lot of faith in you, okay? Like this person has a lot of faith in you. They kind of want to be somewhat emotionally reserved or emotionally distant. At this time, we have here the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Only because there's just a little bit of a sense of if I take some time to myself and just kind of process our connection, hoping here and the inside, maybe something, this distance or maybe some type of emotional communication distance will help balance things out, take some time to process our connection. Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles here. Like maybe that's going to give us the chance we need for even for you to stabilize in a sense too. We have here the Adventure and the Cleanse here. So this person wants to stick it out with you. Okay, wants to see where things go with the both of you. Okay, it's not they want to give up or anything like that. Okay, I just had a yes or no question. Thanks, though. Absolutely, MM. I will be back tomorrow. Yes or no questions will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST, okay? For free. So I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. I will be scheduling it right after this live, okay? So Spirit, 2 more cards for Omira. He told me he has fallen in love with someone else. I don't know if he's for real. Taking a little break. I told him a month of no contact, and he was like, no, that's too long. Oh, my goodness. Spirit, 2 more cards for Omira. Anything else that is coming through from Anthony's feelings? 2 more. 6 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles here. Is it what I think it is? Okay. Wants to see you again. So at the end of the day, this person wants to see you again, okay? And kind of hopes that you are a little bit nicer when they see you. Somehow they hope that you're nicer, more caring, or something. 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles here. Something about hoping that you're nurturing when you guys reconnect, wanting to see you, even if they're hurt too, by the way. And then we have here the Sword and the Sword energy coming through with the challenge, the defense, and the courage here. Can we get 2 more cards into this reading, Spirit, before we get to her next question? Followed by the Hidden, okay, and the Realizations. Okay, is it what I think it is? So one thing this person has realized in this break that you guys have is that he just really cares about you. Like, even if you are someone to, in his perspective, who is very straightforward when they're not happy, Queen of Wands coming through here, he wants to see you. He just is so heartbroken by the distance, okay? So that's the overall energies. Would you like to ask your next question, Omira? Gotcha, Jenna. I thought you wanted a timestamp and to be here for your question. So I'm going to give you a timestamp after this, okay? Welcome. Hey, Jenna, you don't typically like to leave without being present for your question. Is that correct? Okay, here's the list. So I just wanted to make sure to look out for you before we did your reading. You're good. Okay, clear the energy, Spirit. Future of our connection. He's not called me yet, but I'm working through everything. I'm wondering if he has actually moved on to another woman like he says, or it's just a game. So we're going to pull on both halves of this. We're going to do first half of the future of the connection, and then second half for the has he moved on to another energy type thing, okay? Gotcha, Jenna. Well, that's good. That's a good heads up to have. Clear out the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous tarot reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guide Omira with her highs and trust in mind. Can we connect to her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? Please and thank you. Can we connect to Anthony, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and the future of this connection between Amira and Anthony? Spirit, 3 cards. What is the future of their connection going to look like? 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Judgment here. Into what? 2 more cards. So what I think it is. Okay, why does it end up like that? 1 card from here and 3 from here. I love how you connected to me. That's so crazy, but so assuring. I am an oracle, but I appreciate your spiritual team for that situation. Okay, 1 more. Okay. And then 1 from here. So the future of the connection, it looks like the 2 of you are continuing to remain disconnected because just the idea of a relationship is just too much at this time. We have here the 9 of Cups. And remember, this is current energy that your spirit guides are picking up. This could change tomorrow or the next week when it comes to predictions, okay? But based on the information, the energies that your spirit guides have right now, with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, something is just kind of overwhelming for the 2 of you going forward, and it just leaves you too disappointed or not feeling completely happy about a commitment between you guys just yet, okay? Judgment, the 5 of Cups, and the Hierophant here. Like maybe it isn't the most wisest thing to reconnect at this time, okay? So we have here the Wand of the concentration and the actualization. This energy kind of screams that there's a withdrawal between the 2 of you, but because the 2 of you are so self-focused at this time on your personal improvements, on getting yourselves together, on yourselves, okay? Withdrawn. We have here chemistry. We also have here the elusive and the self-growth, self-nourish. Is it what I think this is for Amira? So, all right, so this energy is of, in this, it almost feels like the way that you're going to evaluate the bond that you have with Anthony is going to be transforming or changing. Like maybe the allure of coming back together isn't so intense for you because of all the work that you have done on yourself. In fact, you might walk away from the situation, Amira, looking at yourself like, I don't necessarily think that it would be best for me with all that I have gone through and improved to go back to this energy. So it actually might be you, slowly but surely, with the Knight of Pentacles as the energy, with these self-improvements of you being like, the chemistry wasn't that amazing for me. And now that I'm on the other side, having done all this work, I don't necessarily think that's the best for me to go back to. So you might actually find yourself in this withdrawal phase going a different path, okay? But this is what your spirit guides are picking up and sensing within you, okay? That you actually have some great changes to come for you on a personal level. All right, so we're going to get to your next half of the reading, which is about this connection that the person that you're asking about is having. Give me a moment to hydrate. So clear the energies. We're going to once again connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as Anthony, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. And the third party here that they're mentioning, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. The energies surrounding this connection. Spirit, has Anthony actually moved on to another energy, another romantic energy? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes, he has. Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, 1 more card, Spirit, and the Lovers. Ace of Pentacles, Strength, and the Lovers here. Is it what I think it is with this energy? So I think it is now. It might be like a work-related thing if you know this person is a coworker or something like that. So it might be work-related, which is also strengthening this bond as well. Ace of Pentacles, Strength, and the Lovers here. or someone this person knows through work or something. It's just, it either is really solid or is some type of work connection. Okay. But the answer is yes. He is dealing with somebody else or something like that. He's incarcerated. Oh my gosh. He is dealing with a different energy. I hope it's not like a guard that works there or something like that. We have here healing death, one more spirit, followed by the only you. Whoever he's, I will say the energy is of whoever he's dealing with. He does find the person to be soothing or helping him through his pain, okay? So with the healing the deaf and only you here, it does appear to be somebody who is really into him and trying to help him through his own turmoil and what's the word for it? Tribulations? What is it? Trials and tribulations, okay? So if this is not a work connection, it's something about, I don't know if it's an old coworker of his, but there is an element that he is around this person or was. Like they were in the same shared space together. So this is the energy coming through. And the fact that they had this shared background actually strengthens that connection for the two of them, okay? So this is just a heads up. It could be an old coworker. It could even just be someone who works at the jail, which I mean, it happens. It happens too often, actually. But this is also a potential, or maybe someone that he used to go to school with. Okay. 2 more cards for the spirit. Anything else about the details of this in relation to Amira? We have here the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups here. Is it what I think it is? Is that a yes? He doesn't know when he's going to get the chance to meet this person again. So maybe that's because, listen, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups here. I don't know if these two really expect to meet. So this might be, if there isn't if this might be an emotional relationship that he's having rather than a physical one. Maybe while he was on social media, while he was, locked up, okay? So 2 more cards, Spirit, on this energy before we wrap up this reading. We have your Greed and the Twin Flames. Is what I think it is with this energy. Is that a yes? The more these two interact while he's in this setting, the more that the energy picks up for the two of them. So if I have to be honest with you, I kind of feel like this is a genuine obstacle for you reconnecting with this person, Amira, okay? So either an energy he's familiar with or used to know. He doesn't know when he's going to interact physically with this person again. Before the circumstances that he's in right now, he maybe used to know this person, or they're in a setting where he met them while he was in the situation that he's in now, and they've never connected physically, okay? Overall, it does look like their connection is building steam. The more, like, because the both of them want the engagement is kind of like exciting for the two of them, where this person is getting more and more affectionate towards Anthony, and Anthony's feeling that same way. It's a little bit like it's the kind of the allure of the situation. It's ramping up both of their energies, okay? So that is your reading. I'm so sorry to say that, Amira. Again, this is just the energy that your spirit guides are picking up. I'm just relaying it to you. Yes, he has fallen for somebody else. It does feel like someone he's familiar with. Doesn't seem like he's had any physical contact with them while he was incarcerated, but the energy is building up between them, and he is kind of leaning on to this other person, like, you're helping me through the situation. Oh my God. Thank you so much, hon. Don't be sorry. Okay. Listen, at the end of the road, Amira, I see you feeling really good. about whatever choice you choose to make, okay? If there's anything about this whole thing, your spirit guides are like, you're good. You're going to be set. You're going to be good. So thank you so much. We're going to move forward now to our last donation, which is Jenna. Jenna, if you're here, awesome. If you're not, I'm just going to give you a timestamp, okay? I'll be right back. I'm just going to blow my nose, refresh myself, get another pot of tea, and then we'll get started on your time-stamped questions, okay? Be right back. I am back. I made some green tea. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Jenna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as disconnecting from the previous energies that have nothing to do with their readings. Hold on, Jenna. I got to go find your email. I'm going to post my cat's question. Feel free to, Emily, if you can't stay for your reading, I will give you a timestamp in the chat. Is that okay for you? Okay. So, Jenna, you wanted 2 mini readings, 1 private, 1 public. So, we're going to close out the previous readings. Jenna, your timestamp is 2:23:38, okay? And your question is, I'm going to read it privately. We're going to connect to this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit in 3 cards. Does this person feel this energetically, which Jenna is talking about? Connect to Jenna's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them. 3 cards. Does this person, rather 2 cards, does this person feel this energetically that Jenna's doing this? King of Swords, 10 of Cups here. So the answer is yes, this person feels it, and in fact, they're actually quite happy about it, okay? So we have here the King of Swords and the 10 of Cups here. Jenna, the answer is yes. And even though this person can feel it, they are actually quite happy that you're doing this. We're going to tap into the energies as to why they're happy that you're doing this as of this time, okay? 2 cards for why this person's happy about it. We have her celebrity, and we have her neighborhood. Is it what I think it is? This person just didn't really like the attention, okay? Celebrity with the neighborhood. With the King of Swords, that is a distant king. The 10 of Cups here, he's happy that you're choosing to go this route because he just didn't like the attention that he was getting before. So super thrilled that you're doing this. Hopes everything is okay, and is happy with the changes in development. Okay, so the answer is yes. This person is feeling it, and 2, they're actually quite happy that you're doing it. So Spirit, what is this person's feelings about this in particular? 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles here, and then we have here the 5 of Swords is what I think it is. So again, they feel happy that you're doing this. The fact that you're choosing to just disconnect in that way with the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords here, they just felt like any other way that you were behaving were causing some complications for the 2 of you. So they are happier that you're taking this route. They feel like life is feeling a little bit more easy or more relaxing socially. 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords here, okay? With the Magician to confirm this situation. Gotcha, Emily. I will timestamp you. You can come back later. Enjoy your day. And just post your question about your cat. I'm going to save it. I'm going to give you a timestamp, okay? Just post your question and feel free to head on out. Thank you so much on winning the free full reading. All right, 2 more cards for Jenna Spirit on this situation. There's 2 from here and 1 from here. 2 from here, Spirit. We have here Surveillance and Alive. 1 more card from here, Spirit. Followed by the Abandoned. So again, Jenna, to answer your questions, this person is happy that you're choosing this route of activity or action there because they felt like they were getting too much attention, and they feel like now that you have kind of gone cold on them, that they now don't feel like someone's constantly asking them what's going on or constantly checking in or something like that. It seemed like they didn't actually like the previous way of interaction. So they like how it is now. They are very happy about it, actually. So we're going to get to your next question. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. This is your public one. 1919 angel number means personally to me that someone is missing me. But why have I been seeing a lot of just 19 everywhere? That's fascinating. Hold on. Jenna, your timestamp for this question is 2:27. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Jenna's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Disconnect me from the previous energies, from the previous readings that don't have to do with this question, but remaining connected to your higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. And we're going to connect to the number 19 for her, the significance that it has in her life as of this time, the role that it has in her life at this time. So we're going to do cards. Why has Jenna been seeing the number 19? We have here the 8 of Swords here. 3 more. The Emperor. 1 more. And the Ace of Wands here. 2 more into, okay, 3 Oracle cards, please. 3 from here. Eternity, Waiting, Helper, and Destiny. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. So I think it is at the moment. Okay. Jenna, there's somebody in your life that wants to reconnect with you, or the reason why is because there's someone who wants your energy in their life. So if someone misses you, with the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands here is what I think it is. What I think it is now. Hold on for a moment. All right, so somebody misses you that has never interacted with you personally, okay? So maybe you've moved from a location and someone used to see you, but with the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands here, someone is thinking about you that has never really met you before, okay, and misses you being around. We have here the eternity. We have here the cat, the helper, followed by the destiny, and the turning point here, the revelation. It's like maybe someone was always watching you but knew that they couldn't approach you or something like that. Maybe someone has helped you with something in the past, like a schoolmate or a teacher or something like that. But it just feels like you didn't really personally know this person. Okay, they miss you being around. Maybe you some a place that you moved from. So this is the reason why you've been seeing this is because someone's thinking of you that misses you, but you don't know them. So I wonder if 1919 is relevant to people you know. So we're going to get 2 more tarot cards for you. Anything else you want to say about this energy, Spirit, for Jenna? We have here the World and the Hierophant here. That's what I think it is. Your spirit guides really don't want you to be bothered by this energy at all, really, because it kind of feels like you two are really at a distance. Like you don't know this person. You wouldn't even be able to come up with who this person is. We have here the World and the Hierophant, followed by the Hermit here. It's just something to think about, but it's okay if you decide to distance yourself from the thought of that this person even exists. Not to say that their existence is invaluable, right? It's just not someone you need to really pay too much attention to. But the energy is still there. 2 more cards, Spirit. We have your Death and the Cleanup. You don't. Okay, so basically, it meant that someone misses you, but someone who doesn't really know you. More like an infatuation, okay? You don't know this person. And so you really don't have to worry about this energy. But you are missed, and people are thinking about you. Even strangers think about you, Jenna. So with the Death and the Cleanup here, followed by the World and the Hierophant, that is your reading, okay? Thank you so much. We're going to move on now to the winners of the raffle. So that is the official end of this stream. To all those who have tuned in, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST so for some more yes or no free questions. And as well, some donated readings if you guys would like to come on in. With that said, chat, we're going to wrap up now with our raffle. All right, so with that said, I'm still here. Emily, would you like to post your question for your cat? Because if you did, it looks like YouTube deleted it. So would you like to repost it now? Hold on. And then we're going to get to you, Devin, at the end. I know you donated for 1 reading at the end. Hold on. So, Emily, we're just going to wait for your question when you're ready, okay? It has to be a question for your cat and not for yourself. So about them, information for them, anything you like to ask on their behalf, things like that, okay? That's no problem, Emily. Post your question when you're ready. Post your question. All right, Emily, your timestamp is 2:35:25. And your question is, hold on, I'm going to save your username so you can have a timestamp in the chat. And your timestamp is, my cat was named Evil. She passed at 11 years old 2 days ago. My condolences. Strangely, literally took her last breath when the town's power went out and came back on. It was so sad. It was a sad moment. She made me stay with her. Oh, Emily, I'm so sorry to hear that, but what a beautiful moment to share with your cat at the end. I bet she went very peacefully. She's having a stroke. Oh my goodness. Are there any messages from her? How does she feel about her life here and such? I don't know how to ask. It's okay. I think that was a perfect question to ask, okay? So we're going to clear the energies, okay? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to disconnect from all the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm going to use a different tarot deck for your, for the spirit of your cat, okay? I like to use this deck because it's my animal deck that I like to use specifically for animals. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. May we connect to Emily Boyd, her higher self, her spiritual team, and others who guide her, as well as the spirit that represents Evil, her passed over cat. Her recently passed over cat. Can we connect to the spirit of Evil, please, and thank you? Of the cat, please. Spirit, in 3 cards, are we able to connect to Emily Boyd's cat, Evil? 3 cards. Okay. One more. All right, so what I think is with that. So the answer is yes, we are able to connect with your former cat. However, your cat actually has some things that they're working toward moving to, okay? Something has already been set up for your cat in the afterlife to be able to pass forward to the next big adventure, to be honest with you. Jenna, I'm going to give you the timestamps after Emily's donated reading, okay? You'll, at the very least, have it in the description. So give me a moment while we do this. Okay. She's still here with me. So, Spirit, can we get 3 more cards for Emily's cat? Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Tower here. Okay. How did Emily's cat perceive her life in this lifetime? We have here the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here. Oh, how lovely. Can we get 3 more cards? Followed by the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Swords here, okay? Is it what I think it is? She wanted to stay with you. She wishes that she had stayed with you far longer than she did. And in fact, she feels like she went too soon. Okay, so we have here the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here. These cards signify the opportunity for the long term. Evil wanted to stay here for way longer than she did, okay? With the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Swords here, she isn't happy that she didn't get to have more time with you. she enjoyed her time with you guys. It's upset that she left sooner than she wanted to. In fact, it hurts to even imagine that. Um, what parts of your life did you enjoy while you were with Emily? Three more. Okay, two more. Oh my goodness. Is it what I think it is? So the things she enjoyed the most about you guys is that even though she felt like she was trapped to something, okay, maybe she had lifelong health issues, or maybe she was adopted and she came from a rough situation, but it looks like you guys were a distraction from her pain. We have here the conflict, the distracted, and the trapped here. There's almost this vibe of is energy that she couldn't get away from something painful, but through being able to interact with you, with her family, with you guys, she found peace. We have her trapped family and the balance, the harmony, and the energy of peace here coming out here. Okay, so you in her lifetime, you helped her be able to cope with some pain that she was going through. She was trapped in a room since I got the dogs almost 4 years ago. Oh my gosh. So is that her life that she lived? She was just in a room since the dogs were bought? All right, so we're going to get three more cards for Emily, Spirit. For Emily, how does she feel about her life? How did Evil feel about her life? Three cards. The Six of Wands. She didn't come out because of them. The Page of Pentacles. One more. And the Four of Pentacles here. Is it what I think it is? Hold on. I see. Is what I think it is now. Okay. What would you like to say about this? Okay. Okay. Three more. Confessions. Meeting. And money. And two more for here. Water. And open heart. She wants to talk to you about that situation, okay? And she doesn't want you to feel, she wants you to know that this is communication rather than trying to create or manipulate you or make you feel a sense of grief, further grief in this time of losing her, okay? But she is wanting to say this. It did bother her. It was very troubling for her to have this situation happen, okay? That even though she felt like she was trapped, she still found peace in interactions with the family, with you, with other people. Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles here. She wants to talk about this. She wants to say, is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? Almost as if I wish there was a solution that I could have gotten out of that situation. I didn't want to stay there, but that was the only place that I could be or felt that I could be. We have here the confessions, the meeting, and the money here, followed by the justice and the Three of Wands. In fact, it was almost like this sense of she had hoped that she could get out or find a way to get out. That was something that maybe she was sort of looking forward to with the water and the open heart here, okay? It's like she was hoping that something would work out, that she didn't have to be in that situation. But overall, how did she feel? She found the family, besides the dogs, to be very peaceful for her. She was very content with you guys, but she wasn't happy overall being trapped. But she was happy with the family. And she wished that things had worked out so that she didn't have to be like that. She was, in fact, looking forward to days where she could roam outside of that setting freely. Okay? Overall, she appreciates the family, and there's almost this feeling of she's going to be crossing over to the next journey for herself soon. Okay? So that is your reading, Emily. All the best to you. She found peace in the family. She really did, even in the situation that she was in. She was looking forward to days outside. But even though that never came, she wants you to know that even in the situation, she found happiness for herself, okay? So that is your reading. My condolences to you, and may you find peace in your grief, okay? Good luck to you, Emily. And all the best to Evil, your cat. May she cross over so peacefully. And I hope there are great people in her corner holding her hand as she walks to the next journey in her life. She was happy and loved me. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. So thank you, Emily. Have a beautiful night, and all the best to you. May Evil rest in peace. Okay. Let me look into this. Jenna, the timestamp to your questions are these two here, okay? Yeah, the reading that I did for Scorpio was donated. She has a mini reading for free. She can contact me in my email if she would like to have a private recorded reading of that. Unless she's here now, which I'm happy to give her a raffle winning question reading now. It's because she was driving. I don't know if she can type out a question and drive at the same time. You know what I mean? That's why I told her to email me. Close out the readings. Thank you, Emily. All the best to you. Close out all the previous readings. Thank you to Eva for connecting with me, and thank you to all the spiritual teams that I've connected to so far on the stream. All right, so with that said, chat, we're going to wrap up the stream now with our moderators, Joanna, Devin, Camille, Wee Vibes, Vivi, and Devin, and Joanna and Tortoise Love. When you guys are ready, feel free to post your questions. We're going to get started as soon as you're ready. Close out all the readings I've done so far up until this point. Please and thank you, Spirit. Awesome. So I'll be right back, Joanna. I'm just going to go get my tea, and then we'll get started on the mod questions. Be right back. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Clear the energy, Spirit. Mod question. Me and Steph have been super close again lately. A lot of time together, calls, flirting. What is most likely to unfold between me and Steph in the next 3 days? Clear the energy, Spirit, to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her connection with Steph, Steph's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit, and within the next 3 days, what is likely to unfold between these two in the next 3 days, Spirit B cards? The 5 of Cups. The Page of Swords. No, that 8 is what I think it is. You guys are going to revisit a conversation about the relationship, okay? A little bit through talking about the past, okay? So within the next 3 days, Uh, Five of Cups, Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups here, revisiting something and talking about the future of the relationship or the energy of the relationship as it stands. It's a relationship talk, okay, with the Page of Pentacles, all right? So that is your reading, Joanna. You guys are going to be talking about the future, maybe, of your connection, or you're going to take the time to discuss something about you guys together. Oh, God, so screwed. What does that mean? I mean, we don't have, listen, if the, I don't know where to go from here. I hope it's a good one. Me too. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. We're going to get to We Vibes. Give me a thumbs up. If not, you know, have a great day. Have a fabulous day. Hold on, let me log into my freaking Instagram. I'm having my phone get repaired at this time. So I gotta be on my computer. Oh my gosh. You're very welcome. All right, so We Vibes, are you here? I guess you're not. Have a fabulous day, We Vibes. We love you. Tortoise Love, are you here? Would you like a reading for today? Let's see. Okay, I see. So I have your question. Gotcha. So Tortoise Love, I'm going to go over your question now, okay? So we're going to connect to your higher self, Tortoise Love, and all those who guide you, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Tortoise Love with their highest interest in mind. What is the energies of this question? Sorry, We Vibes. We're going to get to you right after Tortoise Love, okay? I just missed your question. The Moon, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords here is what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. So even though your spirit guides don't really want to say too much, okay? But based on what's going on here, some type of ending is going to be happening, most likely based on what's being manifested. An ending is being manifested here, okay? We have two major arcanas with the Moon, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords here, okay? With the end coming. So we're going to tap into why that's the case with oracles, because they are having me pulled at least one or two for what this means, okay? We have your beauty, kind-hearted, followed by egotism. Is it what I think it is with that? So it feels like your spirit guides are saying, we can't tell you too much. We'd rather not, actually. But what's being manifested is the end, okay? Either betrayal or it feels like it's a great loss to you. And part of that has to do with how you're being perceived in the situation, where you will behave one way, but maybe others might not perceive you as that way. You can be kind and charming and amazing, But at the same time, the perception is like different. So there's a little bit of a breakup because someone's not seeing you for who you are. So we have here the beauty and the egotism. Um, your spirit guides want you to think on that. If how you are behaving towards someone and they perceive you as a certain way, what's the energy coming through? And you know you are not that way, right? Is that person really right for you? So really, it's just more of like you feeling like maybe disconnected because this person's not seeing you, not seeing the real you. It's just seeing maybe a different version that they're inventing about you. Okay. So unfortunately, there is a kind of end being manifested. Moon, Magician, the Ten of Swords here, and it has to do with perception and one's ego, with the beauty and the ego. Okay. I'm so sorry you're going through that. And I think you are so deserving of someone who sees you for who you are, because you're amazing. I know I said I know I am not. And if we met in person, things could be perceived differently. Unfortunately, sometimes situations that are like this, a lot can get lost in translation, you know? And often text is not a great indicator for how someone is. We come up with our own ways for how the person is speaking through text, how they're implying things. But when you actually talk to the person, as I have talked to you personally, I think a lot of people will understand like how you write is so different than who you are in the flesh, in person, as they're talking to you. So I'm so sorry that you're going through that. That's the thing. So my condolences to you, Tortoise Love, and honestly, may you find a situation where you are seen fully for who you are, really and truly. Oh my gosh. So with that said, we're going to move forward now to We Vibes. All the best to you, Tortoise Love. I am free next week again. We can talk about all the things that bother us. All right, so I have a very bad connection. Hello, We Vibes. You want whatever comes out for you. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to We Vibes, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. So as the energy surrounding their question, you're very welcome, Tortoise Love. I'm here for you if you need me, even if I'm in hermit mode. Spirit, 3 cards for We Vibes, whatever comes out for them. The 7 of Swords. The Star. And lastly, the Queen of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. So, We Vibes, your spirit guides want to say this. You don't realize how much potential that you have. We have here the 7 of Swords, the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles here. You don't consider how lucky you are to have certain traits that you have. And so your spirit guides are kind of wanting to bump you up and put you on a pedestal in a sense. There's something that you're in denial about when it comes to your skills and your abilities. And they kind of want you to have a reality check. There's something about you that's more awesome than you're letting on. Take some time to take stock of who you are, how you are, and what you're doing, because something that you're doing has qualities that make you stand out, okay? So this is your reading, almost to not let yourself fade into obscurity, to highlight an attribute of yours that actually is pretty awesome, pretty dope. Acknowledging it, rather, is what they want to say. Acknowledge your talent, okay? So that is your reading. Yeah, I definitely need to know who's been connecting with me if my guides feel they can't connect with me. You have many different types of guides, right, Devin? I feel like you've got what's the word for it? It feels like you got an army of people, an army of energies. Because when I connect to you, I don't see just a group. I see pockets of energies that aren't even necessarily related to each other, if that makes any sense. So it's like I see one. Oh my god, why am I channeling this? We can get to your reading. Close out the previous readings. Hello, Camille. It's good to see you. All right, close out the reading. So that is your reading, We Vibes. Thanks so much, E. That was a nice reading. You're very welcome. Good to see you too. Perfect timing. We're going to get to Vivi now. Vivi, are you here and are you ready for your reading? How have you been, E? I am doing pretty great. I just went on vacation. Pretty chill, pretty chillaxed. And all is well. How are you doing? May I ask a $3 question? Jenna, I am open for private readings after the stream if you would like a video recording of your question. So if you want to contact me via email, I definitely can get you a video recorded reading after this, okay? All right, so what is my spiritual team? What would my spiritual team like me to know at the present moment? Please and thank you. Clear the energies. We're going to connect to Vivi's higher self, her spiritual team, out of their spiritual team, their higher self, and all those who guide them. Spirit of 3 cards for Vivi. What would you like Vivi to know at this present moment, Spirit? I'm away for a weekend with my girlfriend. Ooh, enjoy. That's kind of what I did too. All right, so close out. Okay, so your spirit guides kind of want me to do that reading all over again. I'm thinking there's an energy still connected. Close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. Please cleanse my energies, please and thank you. Might have been connected to We Vibes energy. All right, disconnect from all the previous energies, please and thank you. We're going to reconnect to Vivi's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding the question. Spirit, what do you need Vivi to know at the present moment? What would you like Vivi to know at the present moment? Please and thank you. The Emperor, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands here. So what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. That's what I think it is at the moment. What do you want to do for your future? It's time to consider what that path looks like. What do you want to do, Vivi? What do you want to do for your long term? What do you want to retire as? What do you want to call yourself? Emperor, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands here, okay? This is about what do you want? What do you want for your future? What do you want to become, be, engage with? What do you want to be your legacy when you get old and you're walking really slowly to the duck pond to feed the geese? What do you want to do? So your spirit guides kind of want you to hunker down, maybe make a list, maybe meditate on it. Who do you want to become? That's essentially what they wish to ask you to ask yourself. What we would like you to know at this present moment is we want you to think about who do you want to be further down the line. The Emperor, the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands here. So that is your kind of your homework, I suppose. Your spirit guides are like, this is free manifestation homework. This is what they're saying to you. So that is your question. That is your reading. Free manifestation homework. We're going to get to Camille now. Camille, what would you like to ask for your reading? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. You're very welcome. Messages from my spirit guides, please. Disconnect from all the previous energies. May we connect to Camille, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. And the energy surrounding his question, disconnecting from the previous reading. Please cleanse my energies of the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Camille with his highest interest in mind and 3 cards. What would you like him to know at this time? Messages from his spiritual team. 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Wands here. So what I think it is. Is what I think it is. Is what I think it is now. This is a great reading. Oh, Camille, when I connected to the energy of this, I like saw your face, but it was like you looked like a child and you're amazed by something, okay? So there's a little bit of some type of childlike wonder that is going to be coming in for you. At the very least, the way that you're going to be examining something is like you're curious about something with like starry eyes, okay? Enjoy that moment. Afterwards, your spirit guides would like to talk to you about this being something that is going to be more common in your life. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Four of Wands here. When you feel starry-eyed or amazed about something, have a good day, We Vibes. This is a great time to take note. Because somehow this is the clue to some type of overall inner peace for you. Something that brings you into wonder and amazement is in alignment with your inner peace, okay? This is kind of like a hint for you. What you find amazing is in relation to some type of overall lifestyle for you that grants you peace. So that is your reading. That's pretty cool, actually. So thank you so much for coming through, Camille. We're going to get to, last but not least, Devin. Last reading, you mentioned my guides didn't expect me to come into spirituality, therefore cannot communicate with me. But maybe in the future, my questions were based on those specific guides, though. Interesting. So we're going to clear the energy. So I'm wondering what source was that communicating with me if they haven't been able to? Is it what I... Okay, clear the energies. Is this the mod reading, Devin? Close out all the readings that I've done so far up until this point. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please cleanse my energies of all the previous readings. You're very welcome, Camille, by the way. Please disconnect me from any and all energies, from any and all readings. Please and thank you. I feel like I gotta have this with me right now. So I'm wondering what source was that communicating with me if they haven't been able to. You've mentioned in the past they love me and they felt that they couldn't speak to me. So I don't know who energies outside of mine is speaking with me. And yes, not. So Spirit, can we connect to rather higher self of Devin as well as Devin's spiritual team and all the energies, entities, and anomalies who guide her? And 3 cards, who is he speaking to? If it's not these guides, if it weren't these specific guides, who exactly was she speaking to? Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, one more, and the 5 of Swords here. So what I think it is. Let's see. Devin, this is a fascinating reading. So your ancestors can be spirit guides, by the way. Even though it is ancestral energy here, there's something else too. You have spirit guides that are people you used to interact with and no longer, okay? Is that what I think is? Can I say this to Devin? So Devin, this is more than just a mod reading because I have to give you extra context on this. Sometimes, and it does happen, sometimes someone who is here with us can be a spirit guide, okay? So it's not only ancestral, you have ancestral spirit guides. These are the energies coming through of who's talking to you, who's communicating with you. But you also have people who you've been interacting with that have been your spirit guides that you wouldn't really be open to interacting with. We have here the 5 of Swords here, okay? With the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords here. Is what I think it is. It's what I think it is now. So with the High Priestess as the energy to confirm what I thought, you can say that you don't want a spirit guide in your life, okay? You can even be troubled by the very presence of them or the lack, or feeling like there is a lack of presence. But unfortunately, it looks like these spirit guides have been sticking around even when you don't like them. Okay. With the high priestess coming through here. So it's almost like there is some type of, I owe it to you because I said that I'd be there for you through everything. Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, like contractual spirit guides, for example. Even if that relationship is complicated. So some of these spirits have dedicated your lifespan to guiding you, even when you don't always necessarily, even when there are issues, even when there are frustrations, complications, even scary things happening, even when you hate them. Okay, so it's almost like the energy of what's the word for it? Like one example they're showing me is when a parent who the child isn't happy with. Not to say that you're a child, but this is an example. Sometimes figures of guidance aren't always respected within the context of how they're guiding. So that is your reading. So yeah, I would definitely say you definitely don't have to interact with them personally, right? You don't have to talk to them. But some of them are there because they said that they will be there. My full reading will be based on my reptilian guides' messages to me and only them. Close out the previous readings. Can we block any and all energies that aren't explicitly what Devin has requested? Her reptilian guides, please and thank you. So what is your question? What would you like to ask them, Devin? Messages from them. Okay, got you. Messages from Devin's reptilian guides. Exclusively from them to Devin. Temperance. The Three of Swords. 3 more. The Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, or more. The Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands here. What are you describing here? Please. Okay, 3 more. Time. Okay. Oh, there's one more here. Is what I think it is. Is that a yes? Is what I think it is now. Is that a yes? Okay. See what I think it is now. Okay. Oh my gosh, Devin, something is not. You're in a. Something awesome is going to happen to you. Okay. Your reptilian guides are saying that something's going to happen to you that is worth celebrating. Do not tell the news to your family. Okay. It's almost like you might be operating in a certain type of way with certain people in your life. We have here the Temperance, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands here, okay? There's a little bit of you getting good news while you're in a situation that you don't want to be in. And they're telling you not to tell the people you're surrounded by, okay? And just to kind of keep it on the low. Whatever this is worth keeping to yourself, okay? Preserving. We have here the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands here, so that you can plan accordingly without other people in your direct life knowing, okay? So don't don't, you might feel like this sense of like, I gotta tell this person and I gotta tell this person, right? You might feel even, is it what I think it is with this? It's what I think it is now. Like, oh my gosh, with the inside, the hidden, and the waiting here, it's just like you're gonna be keeping the secret for so long, and then you're finally on the other side of something, okay, afterwards. So with the trapped in the family here, followed by the secret coming through here, but the overall energy is of the sun, is you may be in a state where unfortunately you're just not surrounded by the best people for you. That's okay. Because there's going to be granted to you some possibilities, and these possibilities are so helpful for your next moves. You're not gonna want to tell these people who you find frustrating. Okay, we're gonna kind of tap into what's going on and what they're saying here in regards to them. To them, fascinating. Hold on, Devin. They're trying to help you get to something with the least amount of resistance. Okay, and part of that is really just sometimes you can't celebrate with anybody publicly, and it literally, you and one other person should know what's going to happen to you. Spirit, 4 more cards. The Tower, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords here. One more. The Death and the Nine of Swords is what I think it is. Okay, hold on. Can we get 3 cards into what this Tower, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords here? The Divine Feminine, the Regret, and the Power Supply. Is it what I think it is? Okay, so what do you want to say about these 2 cards here? Reconnect and uncertainty. Is it what I think it is now? Oh, Devin, your reptilian guides are saying to you that is this a like a chronological thing here? All right, so you had been in so many devastating experiences that it kind of honed really a very concrete way of self-expression. Okay, you allowed your, rather, the events that you went through in your past have given you strength to push for what you want, and it's a character trait of yours. Your past experiences has shaped and molded you to being a very tough to break type of person. Okay, and you felt very alone in a lot of these situations too. It has shaped you. We have here the Tower, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords here. The reptilian guides are saying this. Something's gonna shift and it's gonna upset you, okay? Because you might experience a kind of happiness that you've been seeking, but maybe you weren't prepared for the way that happiness would make you feel, which is what comes with it is a kind of fear. Okay, so they're basically saying life is going to improve for you, but what comes with it is the fear of the loss of those improvements. And we're just giving you an early heads up that there may be you reconnecting with this feeling of not just power, where the events, you made yourself powerful as a result of what you've been through, but then there comes like they're basically saying like you may feel weak because you have something you really want and you're afraid to lose it. So this is what they're also giving you a kind of a heads up on, to meditate over and to process, like what might that look like for you. Not to say you're going to lose that thing or anything, but they're saying sometimes love and sometimes happiness is a kind of weakness. And how does that weakness affect you? Or how will it affect you? We're just giving you a heads up on that. So again, yeah, we have the Tower, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords here, followed by the Death, the Nine of Swords coming through. We have the reconnect. We have the uncertainty to explain that transformation within you, followed by the divine feminine, the regret, and the power supply. Okay. Wonderful. So that is your reading. They're basically saying you got to be hush hush about something that's coming in. Really only just the select few people should know about what you're processing. It's sort of like a, so that you can go quietly type of vibe, right? So that you can move quietly. And then the second half is just a heads up. So beautiful things are going to be happening to you, and it's gonna make you feel the fear of losing it. Okay, you may even, with the Tower moment here, just a heads up to you, you may even have a moment where you're like, I don't want to let go of all the great things happening. So they just want to give you this like warning. And the more lovely things that happen, the more you're gonna be scared. But they don't really have advice. It's just like a warning almost, really. My baby has been so supportive of me and helping me. I love her. Oh my God. I'm not going to get weird about it. Thank you so much, Devin. Thank you to your reptilian guides for connecting with me. We're going to disconnect from those energies. Thank you to all my beautiful moderators. Camille, you're free to ask your question. Feel free to do so. Feel free to ask another one. I'll give you a quick response to it, and then I'll be out for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. Devin, thank you so much. It was awesome connecting to your reptilian guides. We're going to clear the energies and keep going. Feel free to do so. Send my donation for the private reading. Gotcha, Jenna. You will receive it after the stream, okay? Not immediately after, at least an hour afterwards, okay? Great. Sweet. With that said, thank you all so much for joining me today. Now I'm in my 50 Cent era and Joker era. I was too nice before, that shite dead. Oh my gosh. I've been thinking about moving out and renting a place somewhere near my Homer. You mean hometown? Should I do it? Will I find happiness there? We're going to disconnect from all the previous energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Camille, and all those who guide you, as well as the energies surrounding your question here, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Camille in 3 cards. If Camille moves out and rents a place somewhere near his hometown, will he find happiness there? 3 cards for yes or no. Should he do it? Is that it? So your spirit guides are saying this. You may find happiness there. However, your partner may have a different feeling. So with these 2 cards here, we have here the Emperor and the Ace of Cups here. If you choose to do this, this will make you happy. Okay? But with the 3 of Swords, there's just this energy of there being somewhat pain in regards to, okay? You got to speak to your partner about it. And see if she's open to that decision. It would make you happy, though. But it may not make her happy, is what they're basically saying, okay? So that is your reading. We're going to close out all the previous readings. Thank you so much to Camille's spiritual team for connecting with me. With that said, you're very welcome, Camille. With that said, chat, that is the end of this stream. Devin, Camille, Tortoise Love, Vivi, We Vibes, Joanna, thank you so much to my wonderful moderators for coming through and connecting with me. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. If I don't see any of you there, guys, I hope that you have a fabulous weekend, okay, mods? I love it when you guys are doing your own thing. And don't worry, don't feel like you're obligated to be on my streams, okay? I love all of you. With that said, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to do some timestamps and private readings, and then I'm going to enjoy reading for the rest of my day, doing some actual reading a book type thing, okay? See you guys. Have a good one, and have a beautiful day. To all those who have joined me, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energies. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for free yes or no questions day. And of course, you can donate if you would like to as well, okay? Take care. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Camille, Vivi, Tortoise Love, Joanna, We Vibes, and have a beautiful day. And thank you to all the other people who have joined me for this wonderful stream. See you and goodbye!